This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Every year, millions of Americans prepare their taxes by themselves. Well, worry no more. Bob and Tom Action Figures, a division of Frigamall Industries, presents My Little Tax Buddy. That's right. My Little Tax Buddy was developed with cutting-edge technology utilizing voice recognition software so your little tax buddy can answer your real-life tax questions.
All right, I've got my tax forms, W-2s, and receipts, so it looks like I'm ready. I'll just pull this string.
Hello. I'm your little tax buddy. Now, let's get started. Turn to page 1 of your 1040 form.
Okay, name, address, and social security number.
May I suggest that you just enter your wages on line 7 and move on to the next section. Most of this is just bureaucratic horse
What? Not only is My Little Tax Buddy plain spoken, he'll minimize your tax burden.
I could take either the standard deduction or itemized deductions. What should I do, little tax buddy?
Well, my friend, this is the part where you get to stick it to the man. Let's start with medical expenses. You had some major surgery last year, didn't you?
Well, no.
Oh, sure you did. I believe you had that complicated femur replacement operation. Let's see, what's that go for? 90? 100 grand?
But I didn't...
That's the spirit. Just fill in the numbers.
Okay, what about my home mortgage interest?
Yes, you've got to itemize that, but not with that number they gave you at the bank. I usually tack on an extra 50 to 60%.
Is that legal?
Legal schmeagle. Welcome to America, son. And, of course, I take it you're a charitable guy, right?
I don't know. Am I?
Heck yeah, you are. I heard that the United Way asked you to stop giving because they couldn't keep track of all of your donations.
I'm not sure.
Shh. Can you hear that?
No. Hear what?
I think I just heard a Brinks truck dropping off your refund.
Wow. My Little Tax Buddy. He'll assist you with your taxes, among other things.
Hey, is that a picture of your girlfriend?
No, actually, it's my sister.
She's quite the hottie. What a sweet little ass.
Okay, I think it's time to put you away, little tax buddy.
No, wait, not yet. I just need to know if your sister's into chatty intellectual types. I'm sure I could meet her every need.
Lights out, little tax buddy.
Tell her I've got a business degree from Harvard. I work out 6 days a week. I like a monkey.
My Little Tax Buddy. He'll be your best friend before you know it. Heck, he may be your brother-in-law before you know it. My Little Tax Buddy from Bob and Tom Action Figures. Get yours today.
Oh, is it that time of year? Tax time? Tomorrow, right? Get your taxes in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Officially announced.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi, chick.
Hi there. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
He's in the performance room. The I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Josh Arnold's still on a well-deserved vacation. Hired last. It's the most vacation time of any human being There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Joss messaged me. He told me that he is going to every rest stop, and he's getting a nice little pamphlet from everyone he stops at.
That's exciting.
Making a nice little collection.
We're just busting balls, Tom.
I see. Did he catch any fish? Do we know?
We don't know. Have you ever busted balls, Tom?
I don't
ever sit around
like
and
that.
bust balls?
I've watched The Sopranos. I'm over it.
Hey.
We bust balls in the green room.
That's right. Hey, get your balls, but protect your balls. You don't want them to get busted, okay?
We have balls in the news coming up.
Sure.
Proud to say.
And airplanes.
And what?
Airplanes.
We have airplanes in the news?
Paper
Oh,
airplanes.
that's true. We do indeed.
Paper airplanes.
And a world record, no less. Now, I'm a little bit under the weather, so I'm going to watch you guys this morning.
All right.
Try not to
Why
throw
don't you
up.
go home?
Well, it's quite a show. You might enjoy yourself. You never know.
Go.
Are you what's wrong? Are you on medication or something?
No, I just don't feel well.
Yeah.
I just took a 1-hour nap. That was nice.
That is so. I mean,
I
who
love
the
naps.
hell?
I love naps.
But just who takes a nap before 6 a.m.?
Your dad?
That's crazy, right?
Well, he's been up since 2, I'm guessing, or whatever.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Dogs got out again.
I hope you feel better. Sorry, Dad.
Yeah,
Were you dreaming? Did you have a dream?
I did not. The only thing I'd like to dream about now is a really healthy bowel movement.
I got sick like that Saturday. You know, you and I, when before the show, we, a deep, passionate soul kiss.
Right.
Maybe you caught something for me.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not 100%, but I'll try.
Okay.
I'm ready to rock.
I like your new tattoo.
Oh, yeah, it's up here. Did you see
Yeah,
the
did you
tattoo?
see it?
No.
I saw it online.
How
It's
would I
cool.
see that?
It's an
Oh, that's right, because you're not online.
you're not on social
posted,
media?
No, I don't really need it.
Looks great.
It looks really good.
What is it of, may I ask?
It's an ankh. See the red...
I can't see from here. But
Is that like a Celtic knot? I've heard that described as that, or is that not?
Egyptian, isn't it?
Yeah, it means life.
Nice, man.
Here, I'll show you.
There's another reason I have it, but I'll keep that to myself because I don't want it to be...
That is the worst part about the tattoo is you get it, and it really means something to you. It's deep and meaningful, and then some douche in a bar, hey, dude, what's that mean?
Or a douche on Instagram.
I think it's legitimate to ask.
Gay. It's like
You
not
got that guy?
that there's anything wrong with that, but
He's commenting on your stuff too. That guy he is.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, ouch! Is that bleeding?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, no. The red on the ankh is
Yeah, that's his blood.
color.
It's a red unk.
Okay.
but it bled. Whew.
Did it?
You forget getting a tattoo is like giving birth. You forget how much it hurt between tattoos.
Okay, so it's essentially a Christian cross, except the top part of the cross is a loop, so it's more handy to hang up.
Some people. Yes, if you want to be an efficient, handy Christian, that's what you. Sometimes it's called the key of life. Stuff like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, if it's private, if the meaning is private, why did you post it?
Well, I don't have to give the meaning to post it. Mm-hmm. Nobody's going to figure out the meaning, I don't think, unless you know me. You don't know me, man.
What is it? Well, what does it
There
mean?
are various Easter eggs. There's a certain band poster in the background. If you find that, you can
That's
lock
right.
in.
That's right.
What does it mean in general? I mean, to the average.
The tree of life. It means life.
Doesn't look like a tree to me. Sorry.
You're one of those guys. This is why you're not on it. I bet you got kicked off social media early on for this attitude.
No, I'm doing okay without it.
It's the opposite of what social media is a way to connect with people you haven't seen in a long time. He doesn't want that. It's a way.
I just saw some pictures of girls I went to little grade school with.
It's fun,
and
right?
it was like, oh my God, Sunday. I hadn't seen this girl since 5th grade. It was great.
Have you ever seen anyone like that, from 5th grade, and they look exactly the same
Yes.
as they did in 5th grade?
Yes.
But now they're just a doctor
Yeah,
somehow.
now they're just taller, and they run the UN,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yes, Ace.
That's the makeup for Vinnie Vincent when he was in Kiss. That was his makeup.
What was?
What?
The Ananka, whatever.
Oh,
That logo.
the ankh, the logo.
Oh, is that a little Kiss tribute from the Chickster?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Are you going to rock and roll all night and potty every day?
I'm not going to do it.
Do you potty now that you bust balls?
I bust balls and I work hard and I party hard.
Yeah.
It's
Joey
damn right.
Buttafuoco.
And I wear my hat backwards.
So how long did it take to have that imprinted on your skin?
About an hour and a half, give or take.
And is it, I can't quite tell, is it like 4 or 5 inches? It looks pretty big.
Yeah, it's Well, I have another tattoo on my left chest, and it kind of matches.
Oh, really?
Did they have
What's
to
on
shave
there?
you?
And equal.
A question from Mr. Godwin.
Did they shave you?
Yeah, they shaved me. Yeah, I just got the overall shave just
Did
in
you?
case. Yeah,
Hey, don't stop, Doc.
I enjoy it. Yeah.
Did Donnie think it was weird when you asked him to get your legs too?
No,
Did you do the back of my legs?
that's a great thing about Donnie at Masterwork Tattoo.
Nice.
Masterworks.
So it's not that Donnie. It's this Donnie.
No, it's not Donnie Baker. No.
It's not just as Donnie.
Oh, I just want to clarify. I get sued by the guy. But he goes, no, I'll get tattooed now that they think all I do is...
You are sick today, aren't you?
Sorry. It's all right. I'm okay.
Anyway, we had NBA playoffs last night. The NHL playoffs start tonight. Tom, you excited? And,
Again,
we
my
got
goal
world
today
record.
is a solid bowel movement. Thank you, Ace.
Well, can you keep us posted?
Yeah, I'll-
about your bowel movement.
Fine.
And guess what's going to come up today? I'm looking. I think I've got an update here. That's
Nice.
right. It's brine time. It's going to be brine time.
Brine time.
Brine time, baby.
Brine time.
We got some pickleball scores?
Pickleball updates
Nice.
and pickleball rules changes.
Really?
Yeah. So this will come in handy because we didn't know the pickleball rules before.
No.
So, but they're going to be changed.
Oh, okay. That sounds like fun. What else is happening in sports? You've got the NBA, the NHL.
I've got world records. As a
Long
matter
Beach
of
Grand
fact.
Prix was yesterday.
Yeah. That was Denver police. Evidently, we had a mascot. Mascot in the news. The mascot's not in trouble with the police, but some guy is. And somewhere in Japan, a city's made headlines again. Fukuoka.
Mm-hmm.
Fukuoka. Always go fu, not fa.
Fukuoka. Their baseball team.
I saw that story. And
I think it's cool.
That's a really smart idea.
Yeah. I don't know how they do it. I mean, it's machinery, obviously.
Yeah, but I think that's something we could do.
It's really cool.
That's a really cool idea. Someone's going to pick this up in the United States of America, my friend.
If this was a baseball team, we could do it. That's the only way it makes sense. Although we have baseball trading cards out there somewhere. Right?
Yeah, we do.
We're dressed in baseball.
Yep.
Well, those are obscure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us. We have a lot to get to today.
How's the bowel movement? Feeling anything?
Yeah, you taking Metamucil? You drinking water? Drinking coffee?
Gas X? Maybe you've
I've
got a
taken
gas.
everything.
Hey, smoke a cigarette. That's nature's enema.
What?
Yeah.
Baby, I had a few of those over the weekend. Man, still fun. Got to get rid of those, but still a great time.
How about a cup of coffee?
Goodness.
Caffeine.
I'm having
Take like 6 Excedrin. You'll crap yourself.
tea.
Okay.
No, I've taken everything. At this point,
How long's it been?
you a Titleist suppository to get rid of this thing. It's been a while. Let's just move forward here.
It's been a while.
What is the standard cycle? Are we supposed to once a day? Is
I'm
that
2
right?
a day. I'm before work and after
2
work.
a day?
Yeah, if I have a weird walk, after 3 a day sometimes.
Wow.
Shower after every one.
You know, my father told me one time that, hey, boy, you got brown eyes. That means you're full of crap right up to here.
Well, your dad was a witty one, wasn't he?
Thanks, Pop.
Yeah. I'm sure he meant it in a nice way, trying to get you tough. It's like a boy named Sue.
Yeah, trying to toughen
Did your
me
dad
up.
think that you were a little bit of a pansy?
Not a little bit of a pansy.
Because your dad, I've seen a picture of him. Your dad was like James Dean, for God's
Yeah.
sake.
A little bit.
Real handsome.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's
Chick's
some.
real handsome.
I'm handsome. I look like a person. Come on. I don't look like the same I did this in 5th grade, except that one picture I do look like.
No,
Well, we'll cover all these things right now.
right.
I want to talk about something great.
Angie.
If you're spending a lot of time getting your house all fixed up, Angie is out there because right now getting quality people to help you with any kind of home improvement project can be very tough. Angie used to be Angie's List. They changed the name. Now it's ANGI, and it's your home for everything for your home. Angie doesn't just get your projects done. It gets them done well. Angie's your personal home expert, having served a staggering 150 million consumers to date. And they have more than 220,000 pros in their network to help get those jobs done. I know Josh is doing something. He's getting, what is it called, a cupola or He's getting something done to his roof.
A cricket.
A cricket.
On his, chimney.
But, went to Angie. They've got the guy. They're scheduling, I believe, for this week. Angie can help you get a fair price for your projects and has projects that are, the way it works up front, they lay out what the cost is going to be before you get into it. So that's why Angie's my go-to for anything I need to get done around the house. So download the free Angie mobile app today. Once again, it's free. And once again, it's ANGI, the Angie mobile app. You deserve some help and some pros, and Angie can help you find them. ANGI.com. That's ANGI.com. Angie. Thank you, Angie. Coming up, we do have a really cool world record. It's something we could all work on today if we wanted to. Also, we have, speaking of airplanes, a rather unusual story about an airplane. I wish Josh were here for this because he'd be so furious when we find out about it.
You gave him the day off.
I know. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
Over the past several days, 3 females have been found dead.
Looks like someone's going after these girls. Then they have to know to watch their backs.
Streaming now.
You really want what happened if this woman happened to you?
Exactly why I need to keep going on this.
Starring Emmy Award winner Amanda Seyfried.
I'm worried about what you're gonna find. So am I.
Long Bright River. A limited series. Streaming now. Only on Peacock.
Coming up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Josh on vacay at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. And I'm Chick, and here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Chick, did you post your new tattoo? Have you gotten that to our people so people can find it somewhere on social media?
The Chick McGee on Instagram.
Okay.
And all the Bob and Tom platforms,
okay.
I'm guessing.
Very good. Very good. And once again, it's called a...
Ankh? It's probably a crossword puzzle word. Have you not come across it? A-N-K-H? Ankh?
Oh, yeah, I have. So it's Egyptian?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Aha. Okay, yes, I have come across that.
Okay, now what's the difference between now as we're speaking and 10 minutes ago when I was speaking and you were acting like you were paying attention? Don't say it's because it's of your bowels.
It could be. The thing is, when he gets sick, he goes down to his fight or flight instincts, and those instincts are just being mean. He gets broken down into his final form. Do you see what I'm saying here?
No, I will tell you a couple quick things. We're staying at our new house that we've been building for a while, and
really, I hadn't heard anything.
It's not
about
done. So if you're asking if I showered this morning, the answer is no. But and I'm trying to figure out how to get here. So
probably driving is the best
roads,
bet. Yeah.
So
probably shouldn't walk.
I decided I would take the fastest route, sort of as the crow flies, if you will.
Did you GPS it so it would tell you?
No, something. It was early in the morning. There were no cars. I just went and I took a left turn. And of course, I forgot they've closed every road in this town. You can't get anywhere.
Yeah.
They do it just to irritate you?
I guess so.
Isn't that interesting?
This particular road was closed for 6 months last year. It's closed again.
Huh.
And I got lost trying to find the other main highway. And it's 3 in the morning, so you're asking yourself, okay, this is a red light. Is there anybody around, or do I just go for it?
Well, you stop at a red light.
And then you go.
So you stop and then go regardless?
Yes.
If it's a rule at noon, it's a rule at 4 in the morning.
Eddie and I did that this morning. I don't think he knows I was behind him, but there's a left turn that if you sit, you can sit there forever. And if nobody's coming, I always turn left on the red.
Hey,
Eddie did it right in front of me. I was like, yes.
You hear that, Tom? Nobody's coming.
Nobody's coming.
No, that's the way I used to come, and I would take that left turn illegally every morning.
Sure. Oh, you used to come that way. Okay.
It's too hard to explain.
You're all criminals. No, you wait.
Yeah.
You have to wait.
No, you don't.
No, I
You
know what
can't
life she's
just go
talking
because
about.
no one's there.
How about you walk into a convenience store and there's nobody in there but you and the clerk? I'm just going to take these chips and this soda.
No, that's different.
You know what?
Why is that different?
Me turning on a red light doesn't affect anybody.
I think it does.
Chick,
No, it doesn't.
I've done that, and I waved to the security camera. I put a 20 on the counter, and I walk out.
That's right.
I
Well,
go,
that's permissible.
No.
That's permissible.
If
he
you're
said.
paying for it and there's no clerk there, that's their fault. That's their fault.
I'll jump behind the counter, grab a pack of cigarettes. I don't care. I'm doing my thing.
I've never walked into a convenience store and the clerk not be there.
Yeah.
I did walk into a convenience store that was just robbed moments before I walked in. I walked in and I walked, it's early in the morning. I was coming here and my eyes are slits,
Wait a minute,
so
hang on
I'm
a second.
walking in.
Someone. Oh my gosh! They robbed it at 5 a.m.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, that's a big time for robberies.
Sometimes,
This is another reason you don't stop at red lights.
sometimes
Get carjacked.
criminals get up early.
Of course, if carjacked around here, you can't go anywhere for long about being stopped and can't get in the freeway.
I'm on your side, people who are repairing our roads. I appreciate
I am
you.
too.
Yeah,
I
we
just-
need a good infrastructure.
Yeah, you just don't repair all of them at the same time.
Well, they only have a small window with the weather and everything.
Okay.
So anyway, I walk into the village, the convenience
Yes.
store, my little village there, my little hamlet, and I go get my Diet Pepsi and I put it on the counter and I'm fishing for my wallet and the cop comes up behind me and goes, "You can't buy that." And I go, "What? What are you talking about?" "This store just got robbed. That's evidence." And I go, and I look down and I go, "Oh, really, Barney?
You said
You're going to dust this for Prince? Is that what you're going to do, Columbo?"
How was the prison rape?
They love Barney.
I was handcuffed for, I don't know, 15. No,
Were you a
I
suspect?
said, "Oh, gosh, I had no idea." And then I'd start looking around, and there are 2 cop cars in the parking lot. I was Tom Griswold in it. I was out on my feet.
Well, I
no idea.
am ready to move forward here. Do we have any sporting news of interest?
Nope. NBA playoffs. Jamal Murray had 24 points and top seed the Denver Nuggets, and the dad, God, Nikola Jokic, led his Nuggets to victory. They beat the Timberwolves in Denver. It's a mile high there, Tom. It's hard to breathe. 109-80 in the opener of their playoff series Sunday night. They have 5,280. I think it's on the floor at the Denver Nuggets Stadium. That's a mile high. And I know they had it. They still have it in the locker room when you go play the Broncos. It says you are a mile high, 5,280.
Is this the visitors' locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, to psych them
so
out?
they can psych them out, yeah.
Do they ever have the because sometimes at Bronco Stadium, Mile High Stadium, or whatever it's called, Dick's Sporting Goods, whatever now, the away team will have the gas, the oxygen to breathe. Mm-hmm. Do they ever have that at the basketball games? I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've never seen that, but they certainly run more than the football players.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
Why don't basketball players have
Maybe they do. Maybe
have
they
the
hide
gas?
it. Maybe it's nitrous.
Knowing the NBA and the chokehold the players have on the union and the entire league, maybe they could have something like that on the sidelines, but it'd be nitrous. Mm-hmm. Go out there. Oh man, it's a hallucinogen.
Of course.
Yeah, it makes you
No
see
oxygen
things.
in it. You
Yeah.
need to have it mixed. Next.
Speaking of sucking oxygen out of the room, I think it's time for Pat Godwin and a song.
Hey,
Don't you?
Pat.
Sucking oxygen out of the room.
No,
I could do that. You want a song, Tommy?
Yeah, sure.
We had a story about Kenny Rogers last week.
Yeah,
Remember
I was-
that?
I love Kenny Rogers.
Kenny.
Tom does an amazing
longer with us.
imitation of Kenny Rogers.
Kenny is gone, and he among other things, besides being a very fine singer, he did have an excellent fried chicken franchise.
Yes,
there
he
for a
did.
while.
I love that.
And he really got into plastic surgery.
Yeah,
sadly.
if you see pictures of him in the last few years, it doesn't look like him.
Tom, it wasn't fried, it was roasted.
Kenny Rogers roasted.
Roasted. That's right.
What did I say?
You said fried chicken.
Oh, sorry. It was good.
Ladies
food.
and gentlemen, just one of the many things that irritates me about Ace. There you go.
But I'm right.
I like that. That was a nice correction, I think.
Do you?
Thousands of people out there were confused.
This is why no one talks to you.
I love it.
Okay.
It was chicken, roasted chicken, not fried. And all the
Get
drinks
it right.
They were shaken. The Cokes were shaken, not stirred. It was Pepsi. All right, just cram it. Now, this is...
have you ever go in there, you go into a restaurant, you say, I'll have just reflex, you say Diet Coke, and the lady goes, oh, we have Diet Pepsi. I go, oh, even better.
I always say, no, thank you.
Oh, what do you, water? I have a water. No, I know what you, I have a dirty martini.
No.
With an extra olive.
I hate olives.
And a baby onion and even the cream cheese olive.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
man, those
no.
are good. You like a cream cheese olive with your martini, Tom? Would you like one right now?
No.
I'll make you throw up. Let's do this.
Throwing up isn't what I'd like to do.
Oh, well. Throwing up always helps when you're sick.
It does,
man.
Now, Kenny Rogers was in the news last week because of, what was it?
They're releasing some of his music.
Putting out a new album.
Yeah, they're putting out a new album. His wife's
Isn't there another...
apparently needs to make a mortgage payment, so she's digging out some old tunes, and they're going to...
Another duet with Dolly, I think, or
Yeah.
something like that?
Really? I worked on that one. It's about the aging process. I helped him with it. You want to hear it?
Yeah,
Here we go.
Huh.
Getting older's something that I hate. Waking up all night thanks to my prostate. I stand at the toilet and I just have to wait. The doctor told me I might require medication to help with the flow of my urination. Something stuck together, working against each other, bifurcated stream, peeing in the dark, nothing in between. To the left it arcs, on the right it's wild, going down my pants. They're independent of each other, like one brother and another, bifurcated stream, got some on the floor. Wife, she tripped and fell, now she's awful sore. Pee is on the seat, man, she's really mad. And we're fighting with each other, She's gone to stay with her mother, There you go, little Kenny Rogers, brand new music.
That's very nice.
That's a male-only thing.
What? Bifurcated streams?
I mean, it may happen to ladies, but you don't have to worry about it.
No, I don't think it... I never had that happen.
You'd have to really be checking.
No.
So with a guy, once it starts, at a conventional toilet, if you're standing up, you have to choose which stream goes in the hole.
Well, preferably both of them.
Well, that's not necessarily possible.
Then why don't you sit down to pee?
Yeah, you can kind of, or while you're standing, you can kind of do the catcher's half squat.
Yeah.
That way the bifurcation doesn't affect.
Right.
You can hover.
You can fit both streams in the hole.
So we have coming up in the news today, urinating, among other things, in the shower and what people do in the shower.
Now, isn't it true that women urinate in the shower far more often than men?
That is
Yes.
true.
Did you read the article already?
No.
No, but
Yes,
we've talked
it's in
about
there.
it. Yeah, that's true.
That's I find that fascinating.
Well, it's because we can.
Well,
So can we.
Just
I
give
know,
it a good
but-
washing. At least ours didn't go down our legs.
Mine doesn't go down my leg. What the hell are you talking about?
How familiar are you with the female anatomy?
You got the hillbilly fire department. Can you hit the wall? Really? You got that kind of pressure down there still?
Well, no.
So it goes down your legs.
No, it doesn't.
Kristi, this is a really good time to change the subject.
Comes out your ass? What's going on here? What the hell's going on?
Kristi, tell Chick what happens, okay? We got to let Chick know.
I know there's, isn't there more than
kind
one
of in
hole?
between the two.
There's like 3 holes down there. Isn't there something like that? 2 or 3 holes?
There's 3.
3 holes.
3 holes.
No waiting.
You got your booty hole.
Yeah, you got your
baby hole.
JJ hole.
You got your baby hole.
You got your pee hole.
You got your pee hole.
It's a good thing I don't feel well.
Man, oh man! If you get a chance to Saturday Night Live, it had a really good. Kenan Thompson does Funky Kong. He's from the Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah,
Funky Kong. It's very funny. Okay.
And that Mario's movie is.
I know.
Brothers movie is killing it at the box office.
I think it hit the sweet spot of the adults that are that age that
have you seen it?
No,
they have money now.
Man, they are really kicking it. My generation that kind of grew up loving Mario, loving Marvel stuff. Now we're a little bit older. We've got our own scratch.
Yep.
Don't have to ask Daddy to take me to the movies
That's
no
right.
more.
Yeah, Sam saw it. He loved it. And my little girls saw it, and they loved it.
Really?
So,
You know, Donkey Kong was a misprint because they made it in Japan. They didn't know they meant to put Monkey Kong.
That makes
it's a
sense.
Monkey, yeah, but they Got
Really?
confused.
Really?
Yeah.
That does make sense now. I always wondered about that.
Donkey Kong.
Hope they didn't take the chairman of the board to be treated to a donkey show.
No, they just threw a bunch of barrels at him. It was a Donkey Kong joke. Okay, no one's played the old
And
Donkey
I saw
Kong.
something else on the internet. Trunk monkey. Have you seen this? You get a pet monkey and you keep him in your trunk. So if somebody tries to steal your car, Trunk monkey comes out of the back and beats him to a pulp.
Jesus.
And then Trunk monkey drives the car to a bridge and tosses the guy in the river.
This is a video game?
Brings your car back. No, it was a video, an amusing video I watched.
How often do you have to check in on this trunk monkey, though? Because you got to feed him.
Yeah.
Well, you got to take care
Gotta
of
clean
him.
your trunk out.
Banana upkeep alone.
But my favorite part of it, when the guy breaks into the car, Trunk Monkey is in the trunk reading a magazine. And he hears somebody in the car. Here he comes. Trunk Monkey.
Is Trunk Monkey wearing a diaper?
He might have been wearing pants, now that I think about it, so maybe he was wearing a diaper. How did I know you'd worry about defecation?
Well,
Because he's in that mode right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel lucky him.
Have you tried to jump around?
Yeah.
Do some squats.
Take a walk.
Yeah, we're fine. Let's
you ever
move
do a
forward.
wall
Why'd
sit?
you bring it up?
Coming up, we have American shower etiquette.
Ever get horny and that makes you poop? Ever do that?
I do that.
Yeah.
Really? Mid-coitus, you like to drop one there in the bed? Don't roll that way, Susie.
Hey, some chicks aren't into the Chick McGee thing, and others are, man.
That's a
man.
very, very small
And
window.
if you're not
there.
into Chick, I don't care. Chick don't care.
I love seeing him yell that at girls at the bar, man.
Hey,
You don't want the chickster
Yeah,
kick
I-
right,
get that
sister.
fine ass over here.
I'm too tired to fight, so I'll just let him go.
All right.
Let
me rub up on that ass.
Willie, have you ever eaten a snack in the shower?
I don't think so, but probably a banana or an orange would be the only two things I could eat in the shower.
12% of Americans have done that. How about this?
I've had Thanksgiving dinner in the shower. Okay, that's not
There's no use in even trying.
Do you want to do the story now, or do you want to wait?
Let's wait.
Okay.
Well, can you tell us what the how they compiled the survey that you're going to quote?
They interviewed thousands of people.
Thousands of people.
Yes. Would you like me to give you the name of the interview?
Well, if I was doing a survey, you would
say that.
Hold my feet to the fire, as they say.
Is it an institute, perhaps?
From Walter, it's from waterfilterguru.com.
Oh,
exciting.
well, if it's from Walter
Waterfilter,
then it must be true.
That old Walter Felter, man. He's always right.
See, now
water
you've
filter.
gone and found this story. You were very excited about it.
No, you've taken all the
I've taken
joy
everything
out of it.
Yeah.
And we got 3.5 hours to fill, and I got nothing else.
Who does that remind you of? I learned it from you, Daddy. I learned it from you.
No. Yes, and never question the source. We'll find out.
His tongue didn't jump out of its mouth.
You ever had a beer in the shower, Willie?
Yeah, I like a shower beer. I've brushed my teeth in the shower in the past.
See, I think that's gross.
Oh,
Really?
you brush your teeth. I brush my teeth in the shower.
You do?
Yeah,
With warm water?
Tom does. Tom brushes his teeth in the shower.
Yeah.
Place to do it.
Tom and I brush the teeth the same way. We put the toothpaste on our tongue and then go out.
Oh, you have like a
Chick likes to scrub his butt crack and then put it in his mouth.
do you
and
use
foam
an
up.
electric
Right?
toothbrush?
That's weird. It's like you have a camera in my shower. That's so weird.
Coming up, we'll find out the percentage of folks who do many of these things. And singing in the shower,
By
peeing
the
in
way-
the shower, intercourse in the shower.
Yeah, that's not all it's cracked up to be, by the way. You gotta normally it's
You got to have a seat.
You got to brace
Shower
yourself.
seat.
it's really confusing.
And it depends on the rest of the guys at the gym.
Yeah,
You guys
maybe
been-
they're not into chick. Maybe they are. Chick don't care.
Don't do that at the gym. Just do it at the sauna in the gym, okay? Like a gentleman.
Get that wiener over here, boy.
Kristi,
Yes?
on a much different note, have you ever cried in the shower?
Cried in the shower.
I'm going to say 100%,
Yeah, probably.
100% of people have cried in the shower.
Yeah, that's not the answer, but apparently
A lot, right?
some have. Remember, there's a famous scene
Crabby.
In
with Glenn Close
The Big Chill.
The Big Chill. She's sobbing in the show.
Put your sweetener away. Or
I just
whatever
watched
you're
that the
grabbing.
other day I hadn't seen it in years. Yeah.
Right now, I want to switch gears here and remind you that the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. BetterHelp is here to help you. Therapy is about deepening your self-awareness and understanding sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way we do until we talk things through. Very important. And BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist. And you can take that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are because BetterHelp is all done online. We've all been through some unpredictable times over the past few years, and that's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Like I said, it's entirely online, so it's designed to be extremely convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. To get involved, you fill out a brief questionnaire. You'll get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. The Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. We all want you to do great. When we come back, we have Chick McGee at the sports desk.
That's right.
Coming up, a really cool world record.
Not an ordinary Grand Prix, Tom. It's the L.A. Grand Prix.
All right.
Sort of.
Close. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Kristi Lee.
Hello, Chick McGee.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
He's over there in the performance room. He had a swell song about Kenny Rogers.
Well, thank you.
We were singing along. Josh Arnold's still on vacation. He would be normally at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. You know, I look at it when Josh is on vacation. We kind of get a vacation, too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got two stories that are just all about stuff. It's perfect for him, but he's not here.
Well, we can redo him when he gets back.
We can call him.
We may have to save him.
Wake him up. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
This is a really cool story coming out of Japan involving Japanese baseball. And now, obviously...
We had NBA playoffs, but he's doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
He's not happy unless
Well,
he's
they just won the World Baseball Classic, right?
Yes, they did. They're the world champions,
And
Tom.
arguably the most interesting player in contemporary baseball is Japanese.
Ohtani?
Shohei Ohtani. Is
And-
that who you're trying to think of?
Yes, of course. The point is, this is a fun story about something I think that we're going to start seeing here. It's such a great idea.
I don't know if it's a fun story. It's slightly interesting, but here we go.
Okay.
Baseball team in Japan is selling beer cups made from old bats.
Huh.
Not an old lady or like a bat, but like a
Yeah, this is
wooden-
Japanese baseball. This isn't Chinese baseball where they're selling cups made of actual bats.
Oh, my
The kind that fly. No.
Hey!
They're what do they call it? Upcycling? Is that the word?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
These bats were used and broken by players. According to news reports from Fukuoka, SoftBank Hawks, the SoftBank Hawks offered the upcycled memorabilia for the 3 consecutive opening home games at the Fukuoka Pepe Dome.
The Pepe Dome.
They call it
That's what it is. It's Fukuoka.
Pepe.
And even though it's spelled F-U, etc., we've learned that it's pronounced
Yes.
Foo. It's like pronounced Foo like in the Foo Fighters.
Yes.
It wouldn't be the Pho Fighters. But
What
they
are you-
spell it O-O,
What
see.
are you trying to do?
I think it's really cool. They're
They
taking
spell
these
this?
broken bats and they're turning them into cups. I mean, that's such a cool thing.
They spell this F-U. Maybe it's not Foo.
What do they look
No,
like?
it is Foo. We've been through this.
The wooden beer mug is called the Forest Tumbler. It was developed with Asahi breweries and sold for $16.50 when it's filled with beer.
Listen to me. I've been to a ramen place in Chicago.
Yep.
They serve the Screamin' Cold Asahi. Man, that thing's delicious.
No kidding?
It's like a German Pilsner almost, but it's a Japanese beer. They give it to you in like the almost frozen beer mug. I'll drink 4 or 5 of those Asahis easy.
It's a mug with no handle, Kristi, and it's got the logo. And it appears to have the logo in English as well. And the one has the English word for the team. What are they, the Hawks?
SoftBanks.
Yeah, there it is.
SoftBank Hawks.
The SoftBank Hawks, yeah. And you can tell that they're real wood.
Right.
It's kind of a cool thing.
And, of
Oh, I
course,
see what they
fans,
look like.
I would think they'd have to finish that. A lot of sanding and
Oh, yeah, here they...
seal it.
Why
seal
are
it
they
with some-
gray, though?
They obviously stain them.
Ah. Oh.
Yeah, I would question that also. You'd think they'd want to keep them the natural.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to keep them wood color?
Yeah, bring out the wood. Bring out the grain.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's cool.
Yeah, I see several U.S.-based companies that sell these, and you can get your favorite team on there. There's the Brewers, there's the Dodgers.
Some of their bats are a different color, so that's why they come in different colors, apparently.
So here's one. You can get, this is made of an actual bat that was used by a player. This is the Sammy Sosa beer. It comes with a cork floating in it.
And that's for wine. How nice is that? Cork joke, folks.
Fans who reuse their forest tumblers made out of bats at Pepe Dome will get a discount on the price of beer. So there you go.
How much did it say? How much?
$16.50.
Oh, that's about
Not
the
bad.
I don't know how many
Not
ounces.
bad at all.
I don't know how many ounces, but I paid $10.50 like 10 years ago for a Bud Light in an aluminum can at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. So that seems about right, that price.
Did you ever get the ice cream in the helmet?
Oh, Dairy Queen did that, didn't they?
I'm a big fan
little-
of that. I don't know why. They had batting helmets.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they had football helmets or not. Somebody had those size football helmets for something.
For food?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but the face guard would get in the way when you're rooting around there. In the bottom.
I like sometimes they have a little helmet ear hole in there, and it's perfect for your thumb. You put it in there, and
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
it's like a painter with that hole through the palate. It's very
But these
easy.
are, what's the word, like game-worn jerseys. These are game-used baseball bats.
You know,
turned into
they
fun.
make, and the NFL has helmet chip bowls, and it's not upside down. They just cut a round hole in the top of the helmet, and it's placed on a platter, and you put your chips down in there, and then the face guard that comes out, that's a reservoir for your guacamole or your salsa or whatever.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, not that I have one, but I might have several. I'm not sure. I haven't checked.
No, they tried ball cap beer night.
Yeah.
That didn't go real well.
No,
it kind of soaked right through.
Is that right?
How many bats do they go through in a game? Does a player use the same bat all the time?
Got your lucky bat.
Yeah, it's got a lot of hits in it.
I would think.
And I think that they have backups. And I remember a few years ago in the World Series, somebody wasn't hitting at all, and they used somebody else's bat, and then they finally got the hit. There's weird superstition
Really?
behind it. Yeah.
Huh.
And when the bats break, it's not totally unexpected when it happens. So that's the ones they're
I
using.
thought that was kind of cool. So you can do. They're doing this in the States. I did not know that. Okay, so look for that.
That is cool.
Thing near you.
You know, they also have a toaster that puts the NFL logo or your team logo on a piece of bread as you're toasting. Yeah. You heard me.
Do you have one for your...
No, I don't.
The Washington Commanders? Okay.
I don't. Or the Redskins. I didn't have that one either. No.
Okay.
I thought that was a little too far.
I wonder if the bat's made out of wooden, or the beer mug's made out of wooden. I mean, does it flavor the beer? I mean, the sign kind of has hints of oak, hints of ash.
That might be good for a bourbon, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Flavored up.
That's already very oaky, very woody.
Has anybody ever done that? Have the Louisville Slugger people ever taken broken bats and thrown them in a barrel with some bourbon and
I don't know.
given them that special Louisville Slugger taste?
I don't know why not.
That'd be fun.
Sounds like a very Kentucky thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, sounds cool, like a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get on that right now. Coming up in sports, you've got What do you have?
NBA,
NBA
action, NHL playoffs.
Go Kings, baby.
A golfing outing, that was one during a playoff. And the L.A. Grand Prix, sort of. We'll
What
talk
does that
about
mean, sort of? Oh, I know what you mean. Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, well, when we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pup, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee in her stripes at the news desk. Hi. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, chick.
Hey, he's in the performance room. Josh Arnold's still on vacation from the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
Got that joke of the day warming up. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Now, we have a request for something from Pat Godwin. I'll get to that in a few minutes, Pat.
I'd love to hear that.
When we last left you, we were talking about a Japanese baseball club. And especially in the United States, the minor league baseball teams do great promotional events.
I agree.
They have cool names. They really have a lot of fun. And this one I thought was pretty special. And I was not aware that this has been done apparently some spots in the U.S. of A. They took the baseball bats, the broken bats of the team members on this team, the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks is the name of the team. They play at the Fukuoka PayPay Dome. And they turned these bats into tumblers, and there's a special thing if you buy beer in them, and pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Those aren't splinters in your beer; those are home runs, baby.
Yeah.
Well, it reminded me of a classic moment on this show. The first time we encountered this particular difficult to pronounce word when you take the beautiful Japanese language and shift it over to English.
Kristi really butchered this.
Well, here's what happened.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Kristi.
In Japan's biggest bank heist ever, 2 masked men seized cash worth over $5.4 million Saturday as it was unloaded from an armored car sitting outside of, I'm going to have to spell this for you, the Fukutoku bank branch. The Tuku bank branch. He beeped me.
No. It's Fukuto, I believe.
It's F-U-K...
Yeah.
Wait a minute. F-U-K-U-T-O-K-U. That's the Fukutoku.
Thank you.
Listen to me.
All right.
Get a pencil.
F-U-K. All
Write
right.
this down, Einstein.
Okay.
F-U-K...
Got that.
U-T-O...
U-T-O...
K-U. That would be Fukutoku. Now, I understand the police are taking every precaution against another heist, and they're staking out the Fukutoku sister branch.
Twice. I'm sorry. You can't do that.
I am trying to pronounce this. If you would just give me a break.
I'm sorry.
For a written transcript of today's show, send $2 to Merkle
The
Press.
Japanese have named this city. I am sorry.
It's a bank.
You cannot.
Well, police are staking out the Fukutoku sister branch, which is known as... and the horse you rode in on, Bank and Trust.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, this honorable Bob and Tom Show.
Well, that's so honorable now. Yes.
Yes, calling from the Fukuto Bank. Calling to say bank robbers on a big spree.
Are they?
Really?
Yeah, they robbed some other banks, too.
Oh, they did.
What other banks did they rob?
They robbed the shove it up your bank. Had a hot tip that this afternoon they may be robbing the eat and die bank. Possibly tomorrow to go yourself.
Really? Mm-hmm. Quite the spree, huh?
Yeah, we're very worried about it.
So the correct pronunciation is...
Foo!
Foo.
Ooh.
No No pho.
See? Yeah. If you start off with pho, you are.
That's
you
an
are.
O. That's a long O. It should be. Oh.
How many times did I tell you not to say that?
It just slips
Kristi,
out.
stop, Kristi. Go drink some coffee.
Potty mouth.
It's food to go to.
Hello.
Yeah, who's this?
Hi.
Is this Marty, the boss? Hey,
You know, last night I had a terrible dream.
what happened?
I dreamt that Tom Griswold went up to a very, very tall building and was going to jump out and commit suicide. It was terrible.
What happened?
He couldn't get the window open.
There you go. The Fukutuku Bank. That's how we're going to pronounce it anyway.
Yep.
No pho, as they say. Now, we have Kristi Lee at the news desk, but it's not time to go there yet.
Not yet.
No, it's not time to go to sports yet either, because we have an email from a gentleman named Philip.
Phil.
And Tom, what were you talking about last week? There was a brand of hot dog that has its own mobile, if you will.
The Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile?
That's right. Well, that's an actual sedan. Look at this.
Oh.
This is an Oscar Mayer scooter, everybody.
Is that called the dog hog?
It might be the dog hog. I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
Would you get one of these, Tom, to drive around?
That's really nice. So is it a motorcycle or a bicycle?
Like a little scooter.
It looks like it has 3 wheels.
Okay, so it's kind of a custom thing. And this lady, is that, I can't see from here, is that a lady astride?
It's an older lady, yes.
I bet you that's also 49 cc's on that engine, so probably DUI friendly if you're looking to get around after you've had some trouble.
You ever do that, Tom? See somebody on a little motorcycle and think, DUI?
Ever. Every morning when I'm driving in.
You always do that. Is that right?
Well, in the middle of winter, if there's a guy driving
a moped, as they called them.
It's when it's freezing outside, it's not because he wants the fresh air.
Would it be in the wind, man?
Yeah, no. That'd be cool to roll into a biker bar with that thing.
Yeah, I bet you'd automatically be the hit of the bar.
But all the guys kind of want to try it.
That's right.
You're just playing pool and singing karaoke with some guy named Spider.
I say we let him go.
Spider, hold my smokes. I'm going to take the Wienermobile scooter out for a spin.
Yeah, there's Spider, there's Fist, there's Nail, all the good nicknames. Yeah.
Just make some friends with guys with face tattoos. How often do you get to do that?
Hatchet.
Hatchet.
He likes to chop wood.
Okay.
Or limbs.
Or it was a girl.
NBA action yesterday. Jamal Murray scored 24 in the top seed Denver Nuggets. Can we call them the Nuggets?
Sure.
Routed the Timberwolves 109-80 in Denver yesterday. Jimmy Butler, the Butler did it. He scored 35, and the Heat, not the humidity, capitalized on Giannis's early exit. He has a back problem. And the Heat beat the top seed Milwaukee Bucks 117. And Tyler Hero of the Heat broke his wrist.
He's a bad man.
Wrist. And Rui Hachimura had a career best playoff scoring performance with the Lakers, 29 points, 21 in the second half. Los Angeles beat the Memphis Grizzlies 128-112. Ja Morant had 18 points. He left in the fourth quarter. He had an injured right hand. And Kawhi Leonard scored 38 points, including a pair of late three-pointers. And the Clippers beat the Suns 115-110 in the opener of their Western Conference playoff series. That was quite a surprise. I'll get that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie, how are you?
Chick, I'll probably pay $80 for a Nugs jersey, game worn.
Oh, yeah?
I swear to God.
Nice.
Make a fortune off that. I think Nugs is way better than boneless wings anyway. I heard you talking about this new craze in Japan of using old baseball bats to make beer cups.
Yeah, they're I guess getting a lathe out and cutting up the baseball bats, making them beer mugs. Kind of cool, huh?
God, everybody's making ham over fist. Got me thinking. I hope it don't come to this. What about making beer mugs out of old boats? I mean, who wouldn't want an ice cold beer in a frosty mug that offers a hint of catfishing failure? You know?
Sure.
I could be sitting on Fortune 500 right now. Or what about taking old guitar strings, making your own bob wire? Heck, I know guys that carve guitar picks from old credit cards.
Sure.
I swear to God. Man, back when I was in high school, we used to go to KFC, like grab a handful of wet naps, wait for stupid freshmen to show up. They were none the wiser. We'd scalp them wet naps for rubbers. I swear to God. I made $94,000 one year doing that.
Really?
Thank you, Colonel. And I'm sick and tired of hearing about all these women making a fortune of just reselling their old panties to random creeps around the world. Angel Skinner tried doing that but got busted. Ever tell you that?
No.
Yeah, apparently the first pair she sent out, Kristi, didn't pass inspection. I don't know what happened to the post office, but they got a positive hit from Cadaver Dog, and next thing you know, she went to jail and they started digging around her yard. So, good luck in the black market. Sorry, I guess.
That must be quite the odor. I'm sorry. You were
Yeah, from Brampton, Ontario, Hillary Knight scored 3 times, including the go-ahead goal. That's a hat trick with 3:10 left of regulation. And the Americans won their 10th Women's World Hockey Championship gold medal in the first in 4 years. 6-3 win over Canada.
Good job.
The Canadians.
Congratulations.
Nice work, ladies.
Matt Fitzpatrick. And Patrick Fitzmatt won the RBC Heritage golfing event in Hilton Head, a playoff over Jordan Spieth. Kyle Kirkwood won the Long Beach Grand Prix. And I'm being told that Tony Stewart won his NHRA debut in Las Vegas.
Top fuel.
Very cool.
He's still down $30 in the casino. And NHL playoff games tonight: Islanders at Carolina, Florida at Boston, Minnesota at Dallas, and Los Angeles at the Edmonton O'Briens. And coming up, mascots. Oh, well, I love this song.
Oh, time now for mascots in the news.
We'll have mascots in the news coming up, including someone called the police.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We'll look forward to that.
All right.
Have your taste buds been making phone calls? Your taste buds calling you up going, we're tired of the places you're taking us to eat. We're tired of the food you're cooking. This is where HelloFresh comes in. They've got a whole bunch of new stuff. Everything you need to savor the spring season and save 50% at HelloFresh.com/BTShow50. Some of the new stuff, quick and easy meals, including new fast and fresh options. Willie, what do you got over there?
Check out the sweet chili pork bowls with bell pepper and candied peanuts. HelloFresh sends you 9 of which, one of which is peanuts, which I do not know how to cook with, but I can with HelloFresh. You put these ingredients together in 6 easy steps. In a half hour, you have this Hall of Fame dish that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
Every week, more than 40 recipes curated by expert chefs, 100 seasonal and convenience items to choose from. So you get the kind of food you want, if it's vegan or if it's just classic comfort food and everything in between. HelloFresh has you covered. Chef-crafted, foolproof recipes. They arrive pre-portioned. They've done the shopping. They have, of course, done the measuring. So this stuff's ready to put together. Have some fun. It's great for date night, great for helping the kids learn how to cook. And you'll, of course, save money and save on food waste. Sign up today, 50% off. Plus, your first box is shipping for free with the code BTShow50. That's HelloFresh.com/BTShow50. Once again, that first box ships for free and will knock 50% off the price. BTShow50 at HelloFresh.com/BTShow50. Get some great food. Now, coming up, as you mentioned, mascots in the news. Also, do you know what the Wilhelm Scream is?
I do not.
Absolutely.
It's a famous scream, and
they recorded long ago, and it'll pop up in movies every now and then.
It's been rediscovered. There's a whole cool story about it that involves the Purple People Eater.
When you hear it, you'll know it.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Whether it's a movie night or just midday, Skinny Pop is a salty snack that keeps on giving. Made with just 3 simple ingredients for an irresistibly delicious taste and a large serving size that lasts. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason. Shop Skinny Pop now.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold relaxing at some lake in Missouri. But he's thinking about IHateStevensinger.com. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we have Kristi Lee at the news desk and a special request for a song from Pat Godwin. But first, we return to the sports desk.
And
time now for mascots in the news.
Hey! Police in Denver, Colorado have a person in custody for allegedly tackling the Colorado's mascot. This is in Major League Baseball. Dinger was tackled during a game. According to KUSA, Dinger was tackled while dancing on top of the team's dugout during the game against the St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh.
Do we know what Dinger is? Is he like a monkey or a dog or a rabbit or a...
I mean, obviously it represents
the Rockies?
A nice quality hit, but...
Dinger.
A dinger, but which the Colorado Rockies actually could use at this point. A dinger or two.
Police later released a photo of the person accused of assaulting Dinger, saying he was wanted for simple assault that caused injury. The station reports that Dinger's alleged attacker has since turned himself into police.
Dinger's a dinosaur.
Dinger the dinosaur.
Look, see, he's like a...
Oh, yeah. Oh, with Colorado Rockies, Tom, they have all
see what Dinger looks like?
Okay. Purple with little horns.
Sure.
Rockies colors are purple. And they find the most dinosaur bones in the Denver, Colorado area.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, I had no idea.
Who believes me?
I believe everything you say.
Don't believe me. Okay.
Didn't you want to do something as a mascot? Was it a tribute to the bunt and become Buntley?
Buntley?
Buntley, the mascot.
Actually, that brings us to here's Digger. Tampa Bay Rays, their mascot, DJ Kitty.
DJ Kitty?
He's from the internet sensation of a kitty playing a DJ system and dancing to the music.
Shouldn't he be a stingray?
DJ Kitty, the Tampa Bay Rays. That's what it says here. Cincinnati Reds has Gapper. And, of course, Mr. and Mrs. Red. We met Mr. and Mrs. Red. Remember that?
Yeah.
Sure.
That was very exciting. Cardinals have Fred Bird. Toronto Blue Jays has Junior. He's half the size of Ace, who is also a mascot with the Blue Jays. San Francisco Giants have Lou Seal.
Oh, God.
L-O-U Seal.
Is he a seal? Is he an aquatic seal?
He's an aquatic seal.
That's a pretty good time.
Do they play B.B. King numbers?
Oh, yeah, that's his. Is that, okay. And Seattle Mariners have Mariner Moose.
That's sweet.
Isn't that nice?
Kids involved. Pat, we have a special request here.
Yeah.
This involves Derek Jeter.
Oh.
And Mr. Jeter recently on The Tonight Show revealed that he was trying to get out of a slump many years ago while an active player, and he put on a golden thong. And he was talking to Jimmy Fallon about this, and he said, I once wore a thong in public. His co-host thought he was lying. Jeter explained it was in 2002. A teammate of his swore that wearing the golden thong would get him out of the slump. Incredulous at first, according to this report, Jeter gave it a shot. On his first pitch at bat while wearing the thong, he hit a home run. They went back to check the records. He was 0 for 32 in that slump before the home run on April 29th of 2004. Jeter did say that he did wear undershorts underneath the thong. But one of our listeners remembered that you had done a tribute to this thong song. And how does it go?
Just a slump-busting gold thong got Jeter out of a losing streak. Oh, yeah. It's wrapped around his buttocks, stuck in his crack. It's hard for Jeets to take a leak. Oh, yeah.
Jeets.
That's right. His teammate swears that it works. It'll get him out of that rut.
Oh, yeah.
Then Cheetah hits a home run with that gold thong up his butt. Everybody now, just a slump busting gold song. Oh, that filthy thing goes on when the chips are down. Come on now, just a slump busting gold song. Oh, watch it good and send it to Coopertown.
Coopertown. Coopertown. Going to Coopertown.
Down to Coopertown.
Thank you very much, Pat. Oh, that's such a sweet
Down
song.
to Coopertown.
Now, we return to Chick McGee at the Bob and Tom Sports Desk. What do you got over there?
Stupid world record. A group of engineers in Indiana broke the Guinness World Record for the farthest flight by a paper aircraft.
Huh.
Dylan Rubel, R-U-B-L-E Rubel, along with Garrett Jensen and Nathaniel Erickson, earned the title with a paper airplane that flew a distance of 289 feet, 9 inches. Now, am I getting this wrong, or is that 300? Is 300 feet the length of 100 yards? 300 feet is a football field.
About.
So just short of an entire football field.
You make a pretty good airplane. Have you ever measured the distance?
Well, look at that one.
You got one. And
Nice.
That was what, 8 feet?
Yeah.
8 or 9
Willie's
feet?
got tons
I
of
got
them.
these are all Chick McGee originals.
Oh,
It goes in this way. Mm-hmm.
Their successful attempt shattered the previous record of 252 feet, 7 inches. Once again, the new record, 289 feet, 9 inches.
Because the last time I saw this, though, they were at like the top of a football stadium, and they threw it forward, but as it falls down, going into the football stadium, did this thing fall like 300 feet down?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's not as straight.
No,
this is they start on the ground.
Huh.
For the record, this is something else. These guys are engineers, so... But,
talk about wind aided, though, right? They'd have to.
I assume that the rules would require them to do it indoors with no wind at all. So it is not, in fact, wind aided. But good for them. It's fun. So that's something anybody can try to do this one. Of course, the real money is in the fastest paper football, the farthest, I should say. Which is another one of your skills. You make the paper corner, the triangular footballs.
That's right. I'm an only child. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you used to put notes in them to girls in school?
No.
Oh.
I'm desperate. Please talk to me. Something like
Oh, my gosh. I didn't mean that. But
sorry.
First the shower incident, and now this. Sorry. It's like you crawled inside my brain. Guess what time it is?
Hammer time?
That's right. It's brine time. It's brine time.
Brine time, baby.
Brine time. Brine time.
Brine time.
Let's see. Rules changes for pickleball. The one-handed spin serve is out. Tom, you can't do that anymore. The original purpose of the serve was only to start play and not to gain an advantage. Most players cannot master a spin serve, so they've outlawed it.
Oh, really?
Replay for a violation. They have replay in pickleball, Tom. Did you know this?
Oh, I did not.
Replay for a violation of the service motion on the ball release rules. If you call the wrong score, that you'll suffer a penalty. There's a reversal on one change from the previous year. Pickleball rules were changed to prevent a player from stopping play after the serve due to a wrong score being called. I just wanted to play the intro. I have to be honest. I couldn't find anything else about pickleball, although somebody told me there's something going on in Louisville this weekend, or went on this past weekend, about
pickleball.
Really?
And I had no idea. I couldn't find it. So that's our brine time update. Brine time. Brine time. Okay, here's
It's taken over the world, pickleball.
Pickleball.
Got a letter, Pat. This is for you.
Uh-oh.
It's from, we'll just call him Mr. R in Orlando, Florida.
Arr.
He says, my daughter is getting married later this year. We are not fans of her fiance.
Ooh.
My wife suggested that it would be nice if I played a song at their wedding for them. Can Pat get me the music and lyrics for his song Lighthouse?
Maybe we'll get divorced in a couple of weeks.
Do you want to explain that now?
I used to play at weddings, and I sang Lighthouse, which is like my second song I've ever written, and everybody got divorced. All 30 of them, I think.
So it's well, best of luck, sir.
Yeah,
I'm sure if you contact Pat, he'll be happy to send that to you. Where else is
that's sports?
That's sports. Okay.
I was ready to hear a little bit of Lighthouse, I guess.
So was I.
Okay, this is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Kristi.
So no lighthouse. Huh?
Well, Pat, do you want to play a little bit of it for the folks? This is the first song you ever wrote, or the second?
First or second? Yeah, let me get to the right setting here.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Sounds nice.
And you would sing this at weddings?
You're my golden inspiration.
Golden inspiration.
You're my hope, my navigation. You're a lighthouse when life turns stormy sea. In a wave of confusion, just look for me. Oh, you're my lighthouse.
So who's the lighthouse? You were the other person.
It's the other person.
The other
who's
person's
guiding
his
me.
lighthouse.
Did you just say look for me?
Yeah,
she's talking to me now.
Oh, so I got lost there.
So the narrator
so it switches.
in the middle of the
He's
song.
having fun with the.
So is the light gold coming off of it? This golden inspiration thing?
Yeah, golden inspiration. It's a golden light too.
So then what's the next verse? Let's hear it.
In a wave of confusion, just look for me.
A wave?
In a wave.
Oh,
of
so we're
confusion.
keeping the
Yeah, and there was
seagoing theme.
There was something clunky about that line too. Just look for me was too short or something.
Well, keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Ever watching, always guiding.
Always guiding.
That's nice.
Check my course, which way I'm riding.
You're riding? What are you on a bike now?
You're a lighthouse.
You know, Sea-Doo?
Maybe. Yeah, that could
What do you
work.
ride in the?
No wonder you made it this far, Pat, without
You're
him.
a lighthouse. We'll have to storm is sea. Then we repeat that. In a wave of confusion, just look for me.
Oh, listen to that change. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they go off and they get divorced.
Now, is that the whole thing? Is it like a 60-second piece, or do you?
I think there's the last verse, but I don't remember it. It's been a long time since I've been allowed to sing it.
Now, does Johnny Loudwin ever sing that song?
Oh, Johnny Loudwin just has that one hit of his.
Now, was that your first song?
No, All I Know was my first one, Lighthouse, then Circle City.
All I Know. This is the first I'm hearing about All I Know.
No, I played it. It sounds like a Bobby Sherman, kind of a David Cassidy.
Oh, we got to hear it.
I played it for you.
I'll play it again.
All right. This is called All I Know. Enjoy.
Okay.
Okay.
All I Know.
I am so
Pat
excited.
Godwin is a serious songwriter many years ago.
I love this.
Give it up for Godwin.
I should have called before I came home. Are you alone? Ba, 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 ba. Don't smile. Over the telephone, even though I've been gone.
Yeah.
I'm still fond of you. Oh. And all I know is there. No, I don't know who's there. And I don't really care.
You don't care.
All I know is you're for me. Yeah, that was it right there, yeah.
That's nice.
So,
man.
so the guy goes to his ex-girlfriend's house and she's with some other guy?
No, yeah, exactly. He knocks on the door after a long time, and there's another guy there.
But he doesn't know who's there, but he doesn't
No,
even
he
really
still
care.
doesn't care.
Because
all I know is you're still for me.
That is lovely,
Right.
man. I love that.
That is bouncy. That is
It is.
a
It is.
teen.
Yeah, it
that's
is.
a teen song, boy.
Kind of a sad topic, really.
Yeah.
No, he gets the girl in the end.
Oh, he does?
I forget the second verse, but yeah. Good things happen.
How does he get rid of the new guy?
Oh, he leaves on his own. He
What?
sees
Now-
me coming.
Now, in
yeah.
this All I Know, is
Yeah.
that does it have finger bang in the lyrics anymore?
No, it's going to now.
We'll put a new bridge in there. A bridge about the finger bang will be pretty good. That's how he gets her back. That's about love.
I can hear the Partridge Family singing that.
Sure, yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
Now, on the studio version of that, would you have horns do the bop, 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 or are you just going to sing that bop, bop, bop?
I've always sang the bop, 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 but real horns would be nice, but I didn't have any money to record back then. So I would do the bop, bop, bop with my lips.
Tom, you could make this. We
You
could
could
make
make
this
a-
a hit.
Had Godwin's dream, the first.
It'll need some.
No, we don't go back and touch up your little painting you had when you were a kid and change your
right.
shorts.
That's
It is what it is.
This is a masterpiece.
You leave it the way it is, right, Willie?
Yes, and then we got to get some great radio promoter. We'll bring you into all the young pop stations. You'll
We said
talking
my
to-
son.
Yeah, some blonde-haired 23-year-old. We have a new artist here, Johnny Loudwin's going to play his songs for us today.
And you could play his manager. And
No.
remember, kid,
I wrote these songs.
mum's the word.
No, you'd have to get a wig,
That's a
real
great
long
movie.
hair like
No,
David
we-
Cassidy had.
No, I'm the manager. I write all this stuff. I'm the Svengali, and we have a kid do it.
The Idol Maker. Boy, that's a
This
good
is a great
movie.
idea.
Ray Sharkey.
Well, now can you play a little bit of
Circle City?
Circle City?
Sure.
You're a big
Johnny
hit.
Loudwin.
I like this music, actually.
It's very serious.
The lyrics blow. But, I mean, just a little
It's
bit.
a mixed metaphor for a reason.
Yeah.
Throw the seed among the stones.
Seed among the stones.
There's a seed in the stones.
Watch how wild it's grown.
Growing wild.
Weed
Tough
growing.
and twisted. Something's missing. And it shows.
It's mystery.
Well, if it's missing, how does it show?
Johnny Loud won loads of fun.
That's it. There he is.
Who'd have thought he'd be the one
So is she in love with Johnny Loudwood?
to be drowned? No more clowning. Throw him a line. I've never gotten heckled in the clubs.
Throw him a line.
But there's no one on the beach.
Goodness no.
Oh, so Johnny Loudwin's in the
No
water?
one in a boat. I guess it's sink or swim. Too tired to float.
So wait a minute. So we got a guy. There's no boat. He's
All the
swimming.
lifeguards left their chair.
Oh, a lifeguard left, huh?
Hey, anybody there?
Is anybody there?
'Cause it sure ain't looking pretty here in Circle City tonight.
So there's a big lake there? Or?
He's drowning.
Circle City is a
Okay, so
town in
does
the
Johnny
Midwest.
Loudwin drown?
No, he makes it at the end.
Does he make it at the end?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Does he see the lighthouse from the first tune?
He does.
That helps him get back. Okay, good. Good to know. We'll get one of Pat's hits coming up. How about that? We've got a couple requests here. I certainly look forward to that. Also, coming up in the news, Kristi, what have you got?
Well, we have a lady who's apparently having sexual relations with aircraft. We have a Spanish climber who spent 500 days underground. This is a fascinating story. 230 feet underground. She came up and said it was a wonderful experience.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, wow, right?
No thanks.
Yeah, my claustrophobia would get me on the first day.
Yeah. Is there an odor? We'll find out.
Is there an odor?
I would think.
That's what the first thing you think of?
Plus, we have money floating in the sky and all kinds of cool stuff. Be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold is here.
Hey, man.
I am Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Once again, Josh, on little vacay, he'll be back tomorrow, sitting at the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick chair.
Don't forget Mother's Day, May 14th.
He's coming back, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's coming back.
I don't know if he caught any fish, but
I'm sure he
we'll find out. I'm certainly looking forward to that. Chick McGee, the photographs are posted of the new
tattoo.
Chick McGee tattoo, and once again, it's the
Ankh. A-N-K-H. Ankh.
Ankh if you're horny.
It could be. Sure. Just let me know if you're horny. How about that?
Okay. And it has a special meaning which you're not going to discuss.
That's right.
Oh, that's fine.
It means he loves Kiss.
That does not mean that.
That's not what it means.
Everybody who knows me knows it does not mean that. Because, with Kiss, it's all about the music and the makeup and the fire.
It is confusing, though, because you do have all of their makeup tattooed on your ass.
That's
that does
true.
make it kind of confusing. That
do.
Star Child in the left cheek.
I don't know how it would have been to see Kiss with Gene Simmons sitting down to play, though, recently. That would have been kind of weird.
Well, it's just...
Because he got so hot. It was like 116 degrees on stage.
It's fine if he wants to sit down, but I think if he does, you have to take off the spiky shoulder pads.
Yeah, right.
You can't be sitting on stage.
know,
and
right?
also have any spikes in your costume.
I want to rock and roll all night. Party every day. Yeah, Gene, go get him, baby.
Takes a toll on the knees.
But wearing those boots has to be rough.
Paul Stanley in the Kiss documentary, yes, I watched that. He makes some big deal about he doesn't have an ear or something. He got his ear cut off or he's deaf. Or...
I think that's Van Gogh. Different documentary. You're getting all confused.
No,
he had a deformed ear.
A deformed ear. What a struggle as a young lad with a deformed ear.
Well, that's nice.
Did he wrestle?
Might have had the cauliflower ear.
Could be. Now, we got some requests here coming up in the news. We have some interesting news about a woman in an airplane. We have $100 bills flying around. The update on the famous Wilhelm Scream. if you're familiar with that. You probably are, but don't know that you are. Also, we have a guy that went to a place called Rent a Hitman. And we'll tell you how that worked out for him. But right now,
when you need a hitman, you need a hitman right now.
By request, the classic first baseball game.
Dan St. Paul is our guest. Now, we were talking about the fact that you're from San Francisco and you live there with your wife and your son.
Yeah.
And you're a sports fan, and particularly, I know you're a baseball fan.
Yes.
And a big Harry Carey fan.
Yes. Oh, I love Harry Carey. I have to tell you, though, we have a female announcer at the ballpark in San Francisco.
That's right.
Sherry Davis. Did I ever say that? And I went to the game before the strike last year, and it's very strange because she sounds like the phone company lady. It's weird. It's like, the third baseman is number 9, Matt Williams. Please make a note of it. and then if there's a pinch hitter, it's the batter, number 10, Royce Clayton, has been changed.
That's the best.
I'm an old school guy. I can't handle this.
You like the male announcers,
Big Harry Carey fan. I love it. I love Harry Carey, and I love and I just Harry, of course, did the first baseball game ever played. You guys are aware of that.
Sure.
Yeah, he was the only guy around at that time.
Sure.
To do that game, and it was wonderful. I got an old tape of it, and I listened to it all the time. Hello, fans. This is Harry Carey. Welcome to today's game between the Bethlehem Braves and the Jerusalem Giants. Kind of a sparse crowd here today, as a plague of locusts has made it tough to get out to the ballpark. You can hear the vendors, though. Hey, manna, get your manna. Who wants bread from heaven? It's hot. It's fresh. It just fell. Hot manna here. Penance, our Father's Hail Marys. Can't get absolution without an act of contrition. Who wants a rosary here? Water. Uh-oh. Wine! Who wants wine now? Peter looks into Jesus for the sign. Jesus gives him the sign. Holy cow! Peter denies it. He gives it to him again. He denies it again. Once more. That's 3 times, and Jesus is out to give Peter a sermon on the mound. Jesus, of course, the big hero in yesterday's game, came up in the bottom of the 9th with the Braves down 3-0 and hit a bases-empty grand slam. Fans, we haven't had a miracle like that since we had fishes and loaves night here. I had a chance to talk with the Savior after the game, and this is what he had to say. Well, Harry, the ball was on the outside part of the plate. I was not trying to make contact. First of all, I want to thank my father for loading the bases. Muchas gracias, señor. And also the Holy Ghost for breaking up the double play. Back to live action. Lazarus up to the plate now. What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Lazarus up to the plate now. Who's the pitch? Oh, no, he's hit. He's hurt. He's down. Holy cow, he's dead. But wait a minute. He gets back up. That's the 6th time this week. That kid can take one for the team. Abraham up to the plate now, probably up here to sacrifice. Infield drawn in for the Patriarch, and now there's some action in the Bethlehem bullpen. I can't quite make out the back of his robe. It is the big number 10, Moses, just called up from the Burning Bush League. Already gaining a reputation for that lightning-fast pickoff move, reminding those runners that thou shalt not steal. Let's give it over to Steve Stone. Thank you, Harry. Fans, you want to be here this Tuesday night when the Braves meet the Calvary Cubs. It's going to be Nabisco Communion Wafer Day here at the ballpark. All fans 33 and under get a free Eucharist signed by the Savior. Fans, Nabisco Communion Wafers go down smooth. Won't stick to the roof of your mouth like those cheap imitation sacraments. Sure, they cost a little more, but when it comes to your eternal salvation, isn't it worth that extra buck in the collection plate? Remember, fans, the next time you go to the rail for that body and blood, ask for the host with the most. Ask for Nabisco. Thanks, Steve. Here's some scores now from around the league. A big upset. David 1, Goliath nothing. Ends a long win streak for the big guy. Oh no, Job is on the 15-day disabled list with a bad case of leprosy. Pulled a hamstring. Pulled it right off. The Angels have sent Lucifer down. That's a shame. When that fellow was in his prime, he could throw some heat. This year, his earned run average is ballooned to a hefty 6. And here's a partial score. Sodom and Gomorrah still tied at 69.
Dan St. Paul. By request, Dan St. Paul in the classic first baseball game.
The official comedy bit of Major League Baseball.
Oh, it's just such a classic. Thank you very much, Dan.
When I hear that bit, I know it's time.
That's right.
To drink some beer, get a sunburn.
Oh, and have a dog. Have a hot dog.
Got a bunch of great letters this morning. If you want to reach us, you can do so at bobandtom@bobandtom.com or just grab the app. We are a click away. This is from Crystal, who saw Greg Hahn over the weekend, took a bunch of friends, and had a great time.
Oh, great.
Mr. Hahn will be our guest again soon. We have a proud dad. Matt from Jerome, Idaho, writes the following.
I'm guessing it's beautiful in Jerome.
I bet it is.
Longtime listener, first-time emailer. For my son's 16th and my 47th birthday, we went deep-sea fishing. The weather was biblical, raging seas. My son comes in the cabin where I am throwing up third-rate meatloaf. He sits beside me, looks me dead in the eye, and says, "On the next episode of Stink Butt and Fishy." I have never been more proud. Well, thank you very much, Matt. I hope you're.
I thought it was just him and his son. You said raging seas were also there.
They were on a boat.
They were on a boat.
Deep sea fishing.
I thought you meant.
Oh God!
You didn't name the raging sea.
I thought it was a mean lady.
All right.
Oh.
Mean lady.
Dear Radio D-Bags and Kristi, a.k.a. Mrs. Andy Lipschitz.
Lipschitz!
I thought we weren't going to reveal his real last name.
Oh, boy.
And they're wondering why Kristi's not going to take his name. Willie killed it on Friday.
Where?
He's your future boss. Great job, Willie.
Oh, geez, you're right.
Then he says, P.S. The coffee enema story. The new slogan for Folgers should be, the best part of waking up is Folgers in the butt. Oh, thank you very much, Justin. In Huntsville, Alabama this morning.
Have you ever tried that, like an enema or a suppository or anything like that?
That might help your situation.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, Fleet enemas, they're the workhorse.
Can you
of
give
the
yourself
industry.
an enema?
Absolutely.
Are we discussing your situation this week?
I have a doctor's appointment Wednesday morning. I won't be here, but part of that is getting cleaned out on Tuesday.
Nice.
And I've gotten in trouble before because I hadn't done it that well, because I maintain laxatives really don't work on me. Isn't that weird? It's true.
We can test it.
But
they make your head explode.
But cave in, I think.
Mean.
But
when we come back,
there's a new formula. I'm eager to try.
You're getting a prostate exam, is that correct?
Yeah.
Are you getting the whole colonoscopy?
Yeah, the colon.
Oh,
the
well,
camera.
Pat, that may be a song from Pat coming up. I look forward to
boy,
that.
that'd be
when we return. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. Fresh kicks, spring tops, new dresses. There's always a score.
I mean, the denim section is unreal.
Why do I rack? All the dresses.
I always find something amazing.
Head to your Nordstrom Rack store to find can't-miss deals on all the spring things. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
It's time to rewrite the vacation rules. With Royal Caribbean, your family can look forward to just about anything. Break the thrill barrier. exploring down the tallest water slide in North America. Jump into breathtaking jungles and jaw-dropping coves. Vibe off the charts on our private island Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And end the day knowing things are just getting started. Because this isn't just any vacation. This is all the vacations. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Just around the corner.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Present.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold missing in action. He's on vacation from the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Rumor has it he's back tomorrow. I guess he's coming back. I don't know. Haven't missed a step without him. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
How much you want to bet he comes back with one of those hats with a little fishing hook in the brim, acting like a real fisherman?
Yeah.
That'd be all right.
And we have a really good letter for Josh about garaging, which he used to do. But something that combines fishing with garaging.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Which is basically stealing beer. We'll find out about what that is tomorrow. Right now, I believe we have a special treat being lined up as we speak. If you look on the big screen in our production room here.
Nothing.
Oh, no. We don't have a big screen. Sorry. We have something on the telephone. Is that what's happening here?
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Can you answer the phone?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas, it's Ed Septic and Ed Septic Plumbing Client Service. You remember me. I'm the number 2 plumber in the tri-state area.
Yes.
Plus, I'm the only 3 times Golden Plunger Award winner, 1988, 1998, and 2008.
Nice.
Of course, they stopped giving them out in 2009 after Sheffield over at Sheffield's Honey Dippers had to have his Golden Plunger surgically removed from his wife's Honey Dipper. Yeah, they had a little too much nose candy over at the Flush Council's after party at the Travel Lodge. Anyway, I wanted to call in right quick, let you know I'm running a special on our brand new Commode Commander toilet. You've all heard of low flow and water conserving toilets? Well, not here at Septic Plumbing. We say we're conservative, but not when it comes to water usage. Our new Commode Commander actually uses 1,000 times the water of your traditional toilet.
Whoa!
So each time you flush, you're letting the environmentalists know you're sick of their crap.
Really?
As you know, a regular toilet requires 7 gallons of water to move waste. Our Commode Commander uses 7,000 gallons of water on each flush.
Wow.
Meaning no matter what you had for dinner, your bowl will be clean enough to eat off of.
Oh.
Each one of our Commode Commander toilets was individually handcrafted in Guatemala, then painstakingly smuggled to America on the back of a 3-legged burro named Charo. Now, that's what I call quality. So show that Greta Punk kid who's boss and purchase a new Commode Commander today at 888 down the Brown. And remember, we're all just one bad flush away from being ankle deep in our own business, so have compassion for your fellow man. I'm Ed Septic, the plumber who won't go through your wife's panty drawer when you ain't looking.
You know, he says that.
I could use you, Ed. I need a new toilet. What?
It's weird. When he says that, though, it makes me think that he is going to go through my wife.
Right, I know.
And remember, he won't let it go any further when your wife hits on him.
Yeah.
As long as you pay extra, I think.
Okay, thank you very much, Ed. We return to the news desk right now with Kristi.
We actually have plumbing in the news. A recent survey reveals some of the showering habits of the modern American.
All right, hit me. Go.
85% of respondents, Chick, prefer taking showers. 15% would rather take a bath.
No, I think it's lower than that. What kind of a filthy human being wants to take a bath?
I love taking a bath. It's very relaxing.
Well, yeah, but you don't take a bath to get clean. You just take a
take
bath
it to relax.
to lounge.
Yeah.
And line the bath with candles and have
rose petals.
Minor league baseball guy come in and make love to you in the tub.
We'll get to that. 67% of those polled said they have showered with a significant other in the last year.
A lot of fun. Take him to the car wash, sing that song, get a little soapy boob action going on.
Yeah.
At the car wash. Woo, a lot of fun.
What was the percentage that have taken a shower?
67% have showered with a significant other in the last year.
Have you ever showered
have you ever
with a
done
significant other? Any time at all?
Ever.
Have you ever just walked in there and Kelly was showering, you didn't notice for 3 minutes?
That's had to happen.
You're so in your own world, you didn't even.
Oh, didn't see you in there.
I bet your new house has one of those gigantic showers, too, where you both can shower at the same time.
Right now, no, you can't shower at all.
I know, but when it's done.
Okay, right, yeah.
You ever go in and while they're showering, you take a cup of cold water and dump it on them? Oh,
No.
Man,
Love
that's
that.
fun. Yeah.
I'm not in a frat.
Well, we're just busted balls, Tom.
Okay.
65% said showering with a partner boosted their happiness, and 65% said it strengthened emotional intimacy.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Any day that starts with boobs in your face is better than a day without.
Not if
There
it's
you
a
go.
bathtub shower. Those things are dangerous.
Oh, Jesus.
My day is all automatically. I start with an orgasm. It's automatically better.
Every day?
Every day.
That's good numbers, my friend.
Well, no, when I do.
Oh.
I didn't say every day. I say every day.
Do you have a
Starts
regular
that
shower
way.
or do you have a bathtub shower?
I have a regular shower. My shower is a regular shower, and then the hallway bath has a tub.
Okay.
That's where the puppy dogs go.
Okay. All right. And now, keep going, Kristi. There's some interesting stats here.
57% said it improved their sex life, while 55% said it made sex more enjoyable in the shower. That I don't believe, but...
You can fall or it's slippery.
It's supposed to be slippery.
Boy, you are Rance Romance, aren't you?
Isn't he, though?
Not everyone uses their shower.
By the way, I'm afraid that soap you're using down there is lava. You may want to.
Oh, God, who uses lava in their shower? Oh,
The old pumice in the.
What does it have? Pumice? Pumice in the sweet. Yeah.
Not everyone uses their shower just to bathe. Some other activities. Singing, 38%.
Love it.
Well, I sound great in the shower.
Good acoustics in there, man.
30% said they peed in the shower.
Much higher than that.
Is that all?
Okay, I'm kind of confused. If 65% of those people said they'd had sex with the shower, this one only says 30% have had sex in the shower, but whatever. Cried in the shower. Have you cried in the shower, Will?
I love crying in the shower.
Nobody can tell you're crying.
It's just nice. I'm in there. I'm singing my very sad songs. I'm crying in the shower.
That's right.
Enjoying a shower cocktail.
This next thing.
What about number 2 in the shower?
Wait, we'll get there. This next one, though, is a real pet peeve of blowing your nose in the shower.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Every
That's
time.
disgusting.
Every time. You just your thumb to one nostril.
No.
You blow it out on your body.
You know what?
That
your
is
body.
so gross.
That's called the hank.
Uh-huh.
Then
Give him a hank.
you kick it to the drain.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
God.
You never know what happens. What's your problem?
That's gross. Have had an alcoholic beverage in the shower? 19%.
Every weekend.
That's got to be higher.
I would be higher, too.
It is the greatest. I've had it where I get back in the shower like the morning, like Monday morning, and I have 2 beers just sitting in the corner of the shower.
All
and I go,
right.
what a lovely weekend I had.
Made a life-changing decision in the shower. 17%.
Not for me.
You do your thinking in the shower, do you?
No. Who has time to do that?
You're sitting there letting the water run over you, getting all warm and thinking, wait a minute, maybe I should do this instead of that. That makes sense. Now,
13% took a selfie in the shower.
No.
12% ate a snack in the shower. 12% people said they pooped in the shower.
12%. That's got to be higher.
Now, did they poop? Did the activity happen in the shower, or is there maybe some left on their body and they wash it off in the shower? Because the first one, that's repulsive. You can't just drop and go in the
can't
shower.
imagine doing
I think dropping in, yes.
Women were 10% more likely than men to pee in the shower. Men say, though, they are 30% more likely to poop in the shower.
That's insane.
That's insane.
No, I don't see that
There's no way that's
Well,
happening.
you talk about kicking it to the drain.
Oh. How big is your drain?
You got to put it on
God.
you got to put it on the grinder, right? You're going to have to use your foot at some point.
are these guys at a hotel when they do this?
I have no idea, Tom. It's just so disgusting.
You think anybody's ever installed, what's that thing in the sink that grinds up all your food for you?
Garbage disposal.
Has anybody ever installed a garbage disposal in their shower because they're just so gross that they need that?
Kramer did on Seinfeld one time.
What?
He made a couple of meals in his shower. Yeah.
Okay. What? All right.
He's cooking for people. He had a garbage disposal. Yeah.
Well, I'm skeptical of a lot of these numbers, like you are.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot more peeing in the shower than they're admitting.
Everybody
and a lot
pees.
less pooping in the shower. I can't imagine an occasion where that would happen unless you were sick.
Right.
Have you tried that for your problem today? Maybe you take a nice hot shower. Maybe that'll move things.
You can't. Remember, he doesn't have a shower.
Oh. Well, go to don't you have a club you go to? And you can walk up, Foster, I'll have
Foster
a martini and
a fourth towel today,
you warm
Foster.
the shower for me. Thank you.
Pickleball court open.
Here at the club, yeah.
Drinking in the shower, if you're drinking booze in the shower, something's either really great happening or something really bad, I think.
I'd like to think it's really great. Like
Yeah.
you're starting your weekend with a beer and a shower and you're getting ready to go out. And
It's when you're in the hot tub and you have a nice cold drink. There's something about the balance of hot and cold that feels very good.
See that? Yeah.
I'm very skeptical about the.
Or you're Nicolas Cage, is that what you just said?
Leave in Las Vegas.
Now, Chick McGee, when you leave here today, you'll go to your home and you'll be very comfortable.
That's right.
And you'll be safe and secure. Why is that?
Because my compound is locked down with the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system, Simply Safe. Simply Safe, designed with cutting-edge technology and backed by 24/7 professional monitoring. You got an emergency? Well, Simply Safe's agents use Fast Protect technology only from Simply Safe to capture critical evidence and verify the threat is real. So you get priority police dispatch. Simply Safe 24/7 professional monitoring service costs under $1 a day, less than about half the price of traditional home security systems. You can lock and unlock your doors, access your cameras, and arm and disarm your system right there on your phone from anywhere. And no big deal, but CNET, they named Simply Safe their editor's choice for 2023. Customize the perfect system for your home, then install it in just a few minutes at simplysafetom.com. Go today, claim a free indoor security camera plus 20% off your order with interactive monitoring. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we're going to visit with Leanne Morgan, comedian, and also Reno Collier coming up a little bit later on this morning. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. It's tax season, and we're all a bit tired of numbers. But here's one you need to hear. $16.5 billion. That's how much the IRS flagged for possible identity fraud last year. Now here's a good number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it. Guaranteed. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Hey guys, back at the playground again, huh?
Yep. You know what this playground could use? A wine country.
Heck yeah, and some waves so we could go surfing.
Oh, yeah. Love that.
A redwood forest would be cool.
I'm in.
Ski slopes.
Let's do it.
Can a girl go shopping?
Yeah, baby.
Wait! Did we just invent California?
Discover why California is the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
Normally, Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair, but he's on vacay. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. We are going to hook up with. We are hooking up as we speak. I can see her right now. It's Leanne Morgan, and I'm not sure where she is. What do you think? Home or hotel? Kristi, you take it.
Judging on the art, it's got to be the hotel.
Hotel? Yeah.
No, y'all, that's my house.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, honey, that's okay. It's
Sorry
my
about
children.
your ugly painting.
No, it's a
very
lovely
nice.
home. Chick, behave, man. Come on.
Sorry.
Well, your hair looks great. Let's start right there. Leanne has to have great looking hair because she's going to be on the TV.
Yeah.
Tell us about the stand-up comedy special that is on its way to Netflix. When does this thing start streaming? Is it? It's up and running, right?
It already dropped. It dropped April the 11th this week, and it's been in the top 10 on Netflix for 4 days.
That's great. Congratulations.
Oh, thank y'all.
Very
I
cool.
cannot believe it, my darling. I cannot believe it.
And now, was this recorded? I'm trying to remember. Didn't your tour reference panties in some way? What was it?
Yes, my darling. It was the Big Panty Tour. I did over 100 shows, and I talked about my panties all over the United States, and we had a ball.
Okay. And you're not offended by the term panties?
Oh, Lord, no.
Okay.
Honey, no, I love panties.
Okay.
And,
Kristi,
I'm 57, so I don't think any anybody was worried about their husband, with me talking because I have big panties, it's not threatening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see. And now, when you tour, and I know you've got a bunch of shows coming up. Once again, we're speaking with the comedian Leanne Morgan. When you tour, do you have so-called merch? Do you sell stuff? I'm assuming you're not selling panties, but
why wouldn't you?
No, I'm not selling. I wanted to sell panties, but we couldn't get all that pulled together, and it was a lot, to be hauling all those sizes of panties. After COVID, everybody's panties got bigger, and so
and in a bunch.
I have T-shirt and a big Yeti type cup for women to drink in the car when they're hot, and going through menopause, and I've got hats to keep some damage off your face and that kind of stuff. And,
that's nice.
Yeah.
Now,
and thank you for telling me my hair looks nice. The reason why it does is because I had a show last night. I had 2 arena shows this weekend in Knoxville, Tennessee, where I live. And so I had to zhuzh up my hair. And so I slept on it a few hours and got up and did this for y'all.
Looks very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful blonde hair from Leanne Morgan, who is our guest. And once again, as they say, her new special has dropped, which is means it's. She didn't drop it. I mean, it's for your.
You're the only one I think who has trouble with this term.
No, it's everyone says it now.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, you can watch it on Netflix. That's great. And then the new tour is all new stuff. And that is up and running. And among other spots, I just want to mention this one. Charleston Civic Center with Jeff Foxworthy coming up May 17th. Also Springfield, Missouri at the Juanita K. Hammonds Hall. And Savannah, Georgia, the Johnny Mercer Theater in July and July 8th. So lots and lots of stops coming up. Do you drive everywhere? Or do you have like a van or an RV? Or
Well, I fly everywhere. Sometimes, like this week coming up, I'm in Hiwassee, Georgia, and Charlotte. And it just doesn't make sense to try to fly to Hiwassee, Georgia. So I'm going to drive. But I don't like, driving's fine. But most of the time I am connecting out of my little airport in Knoxville, Tennessee. And it's a lot. I'm having a ball, but it's, I'm 57 years old. So I try to make it as easy as I can. But travel's what's a booger. I get to these shows and I'm having a ball. It's wonderful. But it's just, getting where, because East Tennessee, it's not easy to fly out of. But anyway, I didn't mean to get into all that.
That's okay.
I've got another tour, and it's called the Just Getting Started tour. After I shot that Netflix special, I had to turn around a new hour in 6 weeks, y'all. Whoa. Out of a 22-year career, I've never done that before. But anyway, I've got it. And now I'm on this new tour called Just Getting Started tour.
What are you getting started with?
Honey, my life, look at me, 57 with a Netflix special and a grandbaby and another grandbaby on the way.
Right.
Congratulations on that,
Thank
too.
you.
That's great.
And I was reading a little bit of background. Leanne, I think I'm getting the story right. You used to go to people's homes and do those jewelry sale things. Is this correct?
Yes. 30 years ago, when I was pregnant with my first baby, I wanted to make a little money and be with people, meet women and all that up in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. And I started selling jewelry like women sell Tupperware and Mary Kay. And I'm sorry, y'all, if it says my internet is unstable. I don't know what that means.
We're good.
No,
we can see
great.
it.
You look fine.
Yeah. And I look back on it and what a blessing it was, because it was like my own little comedy club with my demographic every night. And I started kind of a shtick, and women thought I was funny and started booking me a year in advance to do these jewelry shows. And the big company noticed and asked me to start speaking at their things, their big thing at the Opryland Hotel and in Dallas. And so, and I would go and I'd get up and I'd talk, and people would say, you need to be a stand-up. And it gave me the courage to then try to, do it. And so then my husband and I moved to San Antonio, Texas, and I had a comedy club for the first time. And I got up and did open mic. And then there we go. I've been doing stand-up for about 22 years.
What was the biggest jewelry item that you sold? What do you have like a pitch for one of the things that you really were great at selling?
No, yo, I didn't like jewelry, and they wanted us to wear it. They wanted us to wear it in the grocery store so that people would ask us what we had on. We all look like Mr. T. But sweet company. Don't get me wrong, sweet. But I think because I was funny and entertaining, people get invited to their stuff, and they're like, I don't want to buy anything. And Laura Janine's having a Tupperware party. We've got to go. But they'd end up having a good time because instead of talking about jewelry, I talked about I was pregnant during the whole thing and breastfeeding. So I talk about hemorrhoids and breastfeeding and how I resented my husband for not hearing the baby cry in the middle of the night. And all these women thought it was fun. And I remember saying to them, listen, you can book a party with me now or you can see me in Las Vegas later.
All right.
Because I knew in my heart I was going to do stand-up and I would be successful at it. I wanted to be a stand-up from the time I was a child, but I was raised in a farming community, and I just didn't know how, and I was scared, and everybody said you got to go to college, and so I went on to college, but I always wanted to marry and have babies. That was my first thing. I wanted to have a bunch of babies, and I got to, but I always thought I'm going to Hollywood. And then I got to thinking, am I one of these crazy people? Like those little children on American Idol that think they can sing. I started thinking that, like, is something wrong with me?
We're talking, by the way, with Leanne Morgan, and she is a beautiful woman, and she is also super funny and has her new special streaming on Netflix.
That's great.
As we speak, it's called I'm Every Woman, and she also has a new tour going out. And the new tour, you said you did a turnaround of about 6 weeks. Can I ask, did you have like a local club and where you were able to go in Knoxville and work stuff out?
No, my darling. Our little Side Splitters closed down years ago. That was in Knoxville, and they kept having grease fires in the kitchen. Every time I was on stage, the law would have to come. Well, it's always the firemen coming, but I know I flew to Los Angeles and stayed for 4 weeks, and I was in 8 hotels, and they booked me all over Southern California, and I worked like a mule. And then I finished it up. I flew to West Nyack, New York, and worked on it for the weekend after the Super Bowl. Nice. So I had 6 weeks that I did it, and it almost killed me, but I did it.
That's
great.
So
I've got this new hour, and I think it's perfect. Not to me. I'm tweaking. I think people are enjoying it, but I've still got time to tweak it because I'm only into this is a 100-city tour, and I've been touring since February. So I don't know how many weeks is that. I'm crazy.
Do you have someone that listens to it every night and they'll say, hey, by the way, this particular piece really worked tonight. Maybe you could add this line or that, or do you tape it every night and listen to it? And
well, we don't tape it. We should, but we're unorganized because it's me and little Karen Mills, and she and I came with Etta Mae with y'all years ago.
Sure.
It had to have been 2004 or whatever. We've stayed good friends, and we've traveled on and off together since 2004. And she knows my act back and forth. She knows my kids. She knows my husband. And she will listen for me and say, Lynn, remember you said this, write this down, this little tag or whatever. She really helps me.
Oh, but well, that's great.
Thank God for her, honey, because I'm in menopause and I can't think of my name.
I hate to tell you, it doesn't get any better even after you're done.
I'll remind you.
Oh, I know. Am I going to start walking the streets?
Your name, by the way, your name once again is Leanne Morgan, and your hair does look great.
Thank you. There's a lot of product in it.
Oh, well, it's a
because
good product.
They had to zhuzh me. They had to zhuzh me at this arena. I just played the Knoxville Civic Coliseum, which blew me away. It was 2 shows, about 10,000 tickets. And I really and truly was, I could think about being at Side Splitters, and they really didn't want to book me, but they were like, well, it's this mom in Knoxville. Maybe she'll bring some women that'll drink Diet Coke. They would book me on UT ball games that nobody else wanted to work. And they, practically made me mop. And then, and then I'd be on stage and the fire trucks would have to come because a grease fire started.
Right.
And then here I am doing tuna arena shows. I can't even believe it. It was really special. So anyway, that's why my hair looks good, you angel, because I had women on top of my head teasing and doing, and I've just slept on it.
Well, it looks great. Well, you have a great show and
Enjoy
continue
your
the
success.
tour. And once again,
Yes.
it's currently streaming on Netflix. The Leanne Morgan comedy special is entitled "I'm Every Woman," and we'll be watching it. Thanks, Leanne. What a great pleasure.
Honey, thank you. Thank y'all so much. It's good to be with y'all.
Look forward to seeing you again. And she's on the road for the 100 city tour.
Man, 6-week turnaround. That's pretty incredible.
It takes me 6 weeks to figure out a joke. That is incredible that you can figure out an hour like that.
Wow.
That's great. Now, we have Kristi Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. And what have you got over there?
Speaking of women, a woman in Germany has revealed that she's in a sexual relationship with airplanes.
Okay, pretty cool. Let's hear her out.
She says she has taken more than 30 mini vacations in the last year just to share the skies with her airplane lovers.
Lunatic.
Ms. Sarah Rodo, 23.
They call her the Rooter.
Claims after experiencing turbulence while trying to date fellow humans, she discovered true love while on her first ever flight aboard a Boeing 737. Since then, Miss Rodo, or Rodu, has met many planes, in parentheses, which she refers to as one collective being named Dickie. She added that she finds the wings of the plane are the sexiest part of the plane.
Yes, Dickie.
And says size doesn't matter.
No.
Really? Does she like to spend a lot of time in the cockpit?
Puddle jumper, you.
I somehow doubt it. Okay. Does she get turned on by the thought of the plane going down?
Now, I don't. I must be the turbulence thing that I don't know.
Isn't this a sickness? Can we just say this is what it is?
This isn't the first lady, though, we've had.
No, there was the lady who married the ghost, and then there was the
we've
lady
had a lot of
who
these.
married the Eiffel Tower.
And there was the one who got divorced from the pirate ship that she married.
Pat has a song.
These people are insane. They're lunatics.
Oh, hang on, Pat. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, shooter, we just landed. I'm at ATL. Just got in from TPA through ORD. I had to call you in between connections. I heard Kristi talking about this lady who's in love with, a 747 Airbus?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kristi?
Yeah.
Just hearing you read the steamy details just made my tray table pop up. Hands-free. I know. That's yours to keep. Find that puppy a good home. Hey, listen, I got to hook it from Tango 7 all the way to Bravo 28, but I got to make a couple calls and run some numbers on my iPad. Free tip from this million miler. If you're ever in need of some real peace and quiet at the airport, you want to get away from spring break travelers, especially those Zone 4 mongrels, I found the best Wi-Fi and the best soundproof environment can be located in these new pumping stations. They're called breastfeeding pods.
Oh, jeez.
Well, same thing with restrooms. Most airports offer men's, women's, but usually in between, you'll find one that says family. It's like free office space. I've only gotten busted one time. One time I got busted. One time, lady was so rude, she said, "Hey, you're solo. That room's for family." I said, "Easy, Karen. Trust me. Step inside. It's going to smell like I gave birth." I think I'm qualified. I know. Hey, listen, I got to hit Caribou Coffee before the line wraps around Bravo 19. I'll call you from Phoenix. We just landed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Kenny.
you very
Safe
much,
travels.
Kenny's back in the airplanes.
Yeah.
In the family ones, they have that little pull-down station. Put your laptop on there. I totally get it. That thing works great.
Absolutely.
Oh, are those for changing babies? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, those things are just germ fests. Oh, my
I knew
God.
you were going to say that.
Oh, God.
Pat, do you have a song about our
lady who
airplane lover?
Sure. All my lingerie's packed. I can't be late. I'm standing here outside your gate. I'm on you soon. Please take me for a ride. I have a window seat. No one can see all that horsepower rumbling under me. Oh, already I'm so horny I could cry. So strap me in and let's have a quickie. My big plane, my silver dickie. Find that G-spot, never let me down. 'Cause I'm coming on a jet plane.
Yes.
Don't know when I will come again. Oh, Dickie, I love you so. It's the German lady right there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, madam.
Woo.
Thank you, Pat.
Dickie Bob.
You're welcome.
Coming on an airplane. Okay. She's a lunatic, but she's out there. Now, coming up, Kristi, what have you got over there at the news desk?
Coming up, we do have that Wilhelm Scream. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not familiar
the
with it.
Wilhelm Scream is famous. And do you know who did it?
No, I don't know anything about it, so we'll learn together.
It's been featured in many movies over the years. It was recorded many years ago, and they've made quite an interesting discovery about the Wilhelm Scream. That'll be coming up.
We have a couple of cave stories coming up, actually.
Caves? What are they doing? Painting this time? Bunch of creeps down there?
No, we have women involved in both of our cave stories. So we'll have that coming up.
Big girls, evidently.
And
no,
what?
They got big girls in caves again, huh?
Yeah, caves, huh? Yeah.
All right,
boy.
and we have
Talk about concave.
a really weird story about that involves taxidermied drones.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah,
You'll hear.
it's really an interesting idea.
Taxidermy wigs me out.
Yeah,
always
well,
has.
this will really
This
wig you
will.
out when you hear about it. But right now, I'll remind you that the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. It's important to get to know yourself, and it can be a lifelong process, especially lately. Been a lot of things going on, and it's very important to understand that getting therapy is not a sign of weakness. BetterHelp can connect you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are, because BetterHelp is done entirely online. And BetterHelp is designed to be especially convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. That's where BetterHelp comes in, and you can find out all the details at betterhelp.com/BTshow. That'll also knock 10% off your first month. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. You'll fill out a questionnaire. You'll get matched with a licensed therapist. And by the way, it's very easy to switch therapists at any time if the one that you're assigned to isn't working for you. Visit betterhelp.com/BTshow to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BTshow. You're going to feel better. We want you to feel better. We want us to feel better. So it's good for everybody. The Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Once again, it's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BTshow. Also coming up, I'll update you on that Omaha Steaks tattoo where you could win burgers for life. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Your fingers are up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Uncle Joe comes back into the studio. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello, chick.
Just busted balls, Tommy. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Chick, I don't think he's in the mood for that.
Not today.
That's what makes it fun. Josh Arnold on vacation. There's Ace Cosby.
Maybe he had his movement.
There's Willie Griswold.
You know when they invite an old guy to All-Star Weekend? He just walked in the room like Jerry West stepping onto the floor.
Give it up for former Yankee manager Bob Lemon.
Walk a little slower these
Crawls out there.
I'm sorry, Mr. Griswold. You're not feeling well, and they're taking advantage of you.
Yeah, of course. There's nothing like moving to a new house and one of the floor vents is missing. In a dark closet, and you step and the knee you've been rehabbing for 3 years is suddenly torn to shreds again. That's a great look.
You're the one that decided to move into a house with stairs. You had a nice ranch house. You could walk everywhere you wanted.
This was a, that vents, those vents that go on the floor.
Of course, they're your heating ducts.
When I was much younger than I am today, I would go through these little towns, and I'd go, man, look how big that hardware store is. How does that stay in business? That hardware store. It's stuff like this. You could go get vents at a hardware store.
I wasn't anticipating the one not being there where I stepped in the dark.
You got to be prepared. Why are you walking around in the dark?
Because I can't find the light switches.
Oh, my God.
Well, but they're there, though, right? And you have electricity? This is on you.
You designed this.
Okay?
Yeah, you designed the house.
You can't complain about
the house wasn't waiting. Okay, yank the register away from the hole. Let's go.
You are the architect of your own demise.
Okay. That's all. I'm not going to discuss it any further.
Really?
What about this? Did you ever think a heating duct was called a heating duck because it's just about the size a duck could walk around in there?
I know they finally went and one of the makers calls it duct tape, DUCK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
This was a floor vent that was not in place, so
yeah. So
you can imagine your foot goes
in a hole
down an extra 6 inches and shreds your knee.
You really don't take any responsibility in this at all, do
no,
you?
I would have thought that they would have put a piece of wood over it or something so that someone wouldn't kill themselves.
This is amazing. You're a clumsy oaf, and you put your
No, this is a hazard. This would be like if you're driving down a highway and the bridge is out and there's no sign.
You have to take some responsibility for what's happening in your life.
You know, there's a way you could do this, put cameras in there, and then we could monetize it. We could sell videos of you falling around your house, and you can make a little extra cash.
I'm telling you, well, 1 or 2 episodes a week of you just being you. Oh, my gosh.
Put it behind a paywall.
I'll find the light switches eventually. In the meantime, and by the way, I haven't showered today. You're welcome.
Did they come back? Is that why you had to move in early? You
No,
couldn't stay there anymore?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're in. Okay. I'm sorry.
Did you like that house better than you like your new house?
No, I like my new house. It's just not done yet.
You can come over to my place. We can shower together, do the car wash game. That's a good time.
With the apartment.
Get some soap going, turn the music on.
I'm sure you used to shower with your dad.
Have a beer.
Didn't you? You roll them in there and take a shower, right?
I did not shower. I would have actually helped my father in the shower in his wheelchair.
Really?
But I wouldn't take my clothes off and.
Did you get his naughty bits? You know what I mean?
They have rust-proof wheels, right?
Yeah, it has.
There's WD-40 out there, no big deal.
They have plastic. What am I doing? Could you read a news story over there? Do something.
Oh, Daddy, your crotch is dirty, Daddy.
When he was a kid, that's how he talked.
Let me get in there, Daddy.
Daddy, let me get in there for you.
You know, you're never going to be on the radio if you don't stop speaking that way. I'm trying, Daddy. I'm trying. I'm sorry.
Next.
The original recording session of the famous Wilhelm Scream has been rediscovered. The infamous stock sound effect was first recorded in the early 1950s, and it eventually became an in-joke for audio engineers as well as audiences. According to Paste Magazine, it's a good publication, veteran audio engineer Craig Smith made the rediscovery while doing preservation work at the University of Southern California. Smith published the new recording of the Wilhelm Scream session on the Free Sound blog. The 39-second session includes the actor that makes multiple passes on a sound fitting the description of a man getting hit by an alligator. Singer and actor Sheb Woolley, who would go on to write novelty The Purple People Eater, is generally regarded as the most likely voice actor of the Scream. The film was
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky.
That's him.
With a one long horn and one big eye. I come Mr. Shaking and I said, ooh, it looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
That's a little bit of Sheb Woolley.
Well, what do we have the Scream?
Yeah, we do. Wait a minute. Wasn't Sheb Woolley in the movie Hoosiers?
I don't know the answer to that.
I don't know the answer to that either.
It doesn't seem like that would be possible.
The Scream made its debut in the 1951 swamp western Distant Drums.
Whoa. What the hell's a swamp western?
I have no idea.
Here we go. This is the recording session for the original right here.
A man getting bit by an alligator and he screams.
Okay, quiet. Hey, quiet.
Quiet,
Get out
everybody.
towards me.
Hold it down.
Okay, right. The first one you did up here was much better.
Oh!
No, not an owl. A real scream. Pain.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
How about so?
That's the famous Wilhelm Scream. Here it is used in various
Wasn't it in
movies.
Star Wars?
Yeah,
famously in Star Wars. Here it is. This is, here we go.
There you go.
That was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, wow.
Here it is in Toy Story.
Buzz!
And here it is in Batman Returns.
Wow.
Here it is. That's Lord of the Rings. That's Return of the Jedi and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Somebody get money every time they use that?
That's a really good question.
Sheb?
I don't think so.
Sheb Woolley.
That's I know that Josh talks about the Wilhelm Scream all the time.
They did it at my divorce hearing.
Chick, you're a SpongeBob guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
The SpongeBob has their own version of this. Whenever someone gets in a fight, there's an altercation. One guy always yells, "My leg!" And it gets me every time. It gets me.
That's a good one.
Molly.
Yeah, this says Sheb Woolley is credited as being the voice actor for the famous Wilhelm Scream.
Also, Chick, to answer your question earlier, an alligator western is like a regular western, or a swamp western is a regular western, but they ride around on fan boats instead of horses.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
There's not enough room in the swamp for the two of us.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, Sheb Woolley is in Hoosiers.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he a member of the board or something, I think?
He plays Cletus Summers in the movie Hoosiers. I don't know why I remembered that, but I just...
He must have been a lot younger, than I thought he was when he recorded the Scream. What year was that, or do we have a year on it?
I don't know if that's I think it was 1950 or 51.
It was 1911.
Originally used in the movie Distant Drums.
A swamp western.
That's a swamp western.
The Screams. Coming up, we have something that might make you scream that involves a real lightsaber. Oh! Yeah, that would hurt if they lopped your hand off. Plus, we have something very creepy in the world of stuffed birds, taxidermy, and drones coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
BTW, FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an adjustable implant, 68 milligrams radio pain. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
All sent you.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Kristi Lee.
Howdy.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
Performance Room. Hello. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Got that joke of the day coming up. There's Willie Griswold.
Beautiful day, my friends.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Now, we just spoke with Leanne Morgan. She's on her tour. She's got her new comedy special out there on Netflix. And we're going to talk with another Southern gent this time. It'll be Reno Collier coming up in about 15 or 20 minutes.
She was talking about big panties. And over the weekend, I had the occasion. I know you guys hate it when I talk about my girlfriends. Some of my girlfriends were talking. I am amazed at how many women don't wear underwear.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know this?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
Huh. I think it just depends on the activity.
No, I don't think. I mean, ladies my age not wearing that aren't wearing
skydiving. You want to have it, right, Chuck?
Yeah, because of the whistling.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the biggest problem.
Check local listings. It was a beautiful weekend. Is this in like a sundress, perhaps? Because that seems a little scandalous.
No, they're talking all the time.
Huh.
I was always told that you should not wear underwear at night so it could air out, but I didn't know.
Wait, whoa.
So it could. Who told a man working by a gas station?
No,
It's not a damp basement.
Air out.
Be aired out by then.
Yeah, you shouldn't wear underwear at night.
You got to check the humidity first. Any barometer will tell you when you can wear
Who
undies.
told you that?
My mom.
How does that thing work? Have you seen this damp rid? It's like a sponge device you put in the container
that you put in your basement,
or in your basement, or in anywhere there's moisture, and it sucks up all the moisture in the air. It like fills up.
Why are you thinking about that when we're talking about women not wearing panties?
Well, you said it was a damp basement. I did. I said that. I'm working by myself.
She's not going to wear suspenders and have a.
Well, if there's any, if she's got a gummy problem down there,
I don't.
Like I'm assuming she does.
Put in those little silica packets they put in the beef jerky
There
things.
you go.
I was just a little. I really was surprised at the amount of people women that don't wear underwear.
Kristi, don't take this the wrong way. Are a lot of your friends huge sluts by any chance? Is that what's going on here?
No. I don't know. I just thought
maybe they think the same thing about you. I can't believe that Kristi wears underwear.
Maybe.
What's she thinking?
Maybe I'm the odd one out.
What the hell is she thinking?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
It's always a nice treat when those aren't on. It's always one less barricade, one less wall to climb over.
Really?
It's nice. It's a fun little, hey, check this out. We're having fun tonight.
Hey, Mom, close them up, okay?
And the jackpot, no underwear and
a zipper?
That's what this is all about, by the way.
Clean shaven.
Oh, that.
Give this a listen.
Bob and Tom Television presents the most exciting, action-packed reality show ever. Actual people riding in actual elevators. It's Elevator Talk.
Hey there, buddy. Hold the door.
Elevator Talk. In this week's episode, two total strangers meet in an elevator.
Hi.
Hi. Could you hit 7, please?
7? Yeah.
Thanks. That's nice out.
Yeah. Hey, can I smell your panties?
What? God, of course not.
Oh, it must be your feet.
You don't have to walk. That was the show. Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk, only on Bob and Tom Television.
I'm a sucker for all form and no substance.
Yeah, there you go. Now, I'd never heard this, Kristi, that you're not supposed to wear panties at night.
Yeah, I had heard that, but I didn't realize. I mean, I really was surprised at.
If there's a
I
moisture,
was like the only girl out of 5. That's a lot.
You were the only one wearing panties.
Yes.
And who were you with? just real.
Where were you?
Yeah, just
we were at dinner.
We call ourselves Stacy and the Loose Chicks. We got jackets made.
So
That's right.
it's
I'm
about
Stacy.
A moisture issue.
No, a lot of them said they just didn't like they liked the comfort of not wearing them.
Boy,
They didn't.
I don't think I could. I don't
like it either.
I like the softness of my underwear. I don't want to feel jeans on my.
Yeah. If there's a moisture
with
issue,
you.
what you want to do is fill it with dried rice, like you would a phone that you dropped in the water.
It's not a moisture issue.
Sure. Just get some underpants and plenty of rice down there.
You want rice for dinner? Just check the box. Make sure it's not the box that says V on it. We're not using that for the dinner tonight.
Isn't your Peter very sensitive? I would think, right?
I got a sensitive one. I got the bike shorts that I wear. They're real tight. I got to make sure I get one without the seam in the middle, because the seam in the middle, the thing's going left and right down there.
That would hurt.
The seam in the middle itches, so I got to get rid of that seam.
Yeah.
I want to know. This isn't too far off the topic. What about these runners that have to put Band-Aids on their nipples because their shirts rub them raw?
Rub them. Sure.
Yeah.
Or Vaseline. You put a lot of Vaseline on.
Yes, I don't know. Well, I've never ran that far. I guess maybe that has a lot to do with it. But I don't see my nipples getting irritated by any sort of attention.
Yeah, I think it would. Everything shifting around, you're all sweaty and it's hot or cold. Boston Marathon today,
Yeah.
by the way, should be very
That
exciting.
means it's Patriots Day, right?
Yeah.
Happy Patriots Day.
Now, we have Kristi Lee at the news desk. What else is going on over there?
Well, a Spanish mountain climber has emerged from an underground cave after spending 500 days in isolation.
Hola!
50-year-old Ms. Beatrice Flamini entered the cave on November 21st, 2021, and lived alone 230 feet below ground. After emerging from the cave, Flamini's first words included asking who would be paying for a celebratory round of beers. A group of psychologists, researchers, speologists, and physical trainers with Time Cave studied the recordings but did not have any direct contact with her. I guess she was recording the whole time she was down there, and she described the experience as unbeatable, adding that she didn't want to come out. She says she used the time to read, draw, weave, and just to enjoy.
Bet she stunk. Huh?
Bet she was wearing panties.
Well, put those up on the internet. So, how long was she in a cave?
500 days.
Was there a reason that she came out of the cave? I mean, was anyone waiting for her?
Yeah, she had to figure out if she wants to stay in Green Bay or go to the Jets, and she hasn't made up her mind yet.
It was part of an experiment, and all these people were following her. But, yeah.
Man,
wow.
I hope when this is all done and he goes to the Jets,
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets, and then next season, during the same time, well, I don't know if I'm going to stay with the Jets. I don't know. I'm going to have to go to a retreat in the darkness and because.
On the opposite side of this coin, an OnlyFans model in the UK needed to be rescued after she wound up stranded in a cave following a solo photo shoot. Michaela Ogilvy says that she was taking nude photos in a scenic sea cove near Dumpton Gap. Boy, that sounds lovely.
Sea Cove and Dumpton Gap.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
the old Dumpton Gap. Thanks.
When she decided to strip off in the cave, the 32-year-old only took 4 selfies before the tide started coming in, and she soon realized she was trapped in the cave that was quickly filling up with water. She called emergency services, but without any signal, she had to use Snapchat maps to provide them with her location. Apparently, a lifeboat station crew was able to rescue Miss Ogilvy in less than half an hour. Despite her salacious day job on OnlyFans, she claims to be celibate. I don't know why that is important, but...
Salacious?
Well, she's taking nude photos on OnlyFans.
If she wants to put nude photos on OnlyFans, I don't think that her audience cares that she's in a cave necessarily.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They just want to see the cave. Am I right?
Just strip at home, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, that's all. Get a green screen if you want it to be exotic. What a charming name for a beach, though. What is it, Dumpton?
Yeah, Dumpton Gap.
Dumpton Gap.
Yeah, they've got a lot of vacancy around spring break time.
Well, there's nothing available. It's booked out. Years and years in advance.
Now, coming up, Reno Collier will be our guest. Reno Collier with his country fried take. I certainly look forward to talking with Reno. Right now, I want to urge you to improve your cooking and improve your food with HelloFresh. HelloFresh, they take the time and trouble to go to the grocery store. They get all the ingredients. They give you the recipe cards. Oh, and they do all the measuring. So you get the boxes, you put it together for great restaurant quality food, and HelloFresh has done 90% of the work. Some of these new fast and fresh options you can cook up in 15 minutes or less. The quick and easy meals, they call them. HelloFresh will keep your taste buds on their toes, if you will. Your taste buds will call you up going, hey, this food is great. What kind of stuff you working on over there, Willie?
Check out the lemon tortelloni Palermo with roasted bell pepper and Parmesan. HelloFresh sends you 8 ingredients, little cheese, little sour cream, little Parmesan cheese. You put those together in 30 minutes in 6 simple steps, and you have this delicious, hearty pasta dish that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
HelloFresh, less food waste, and of course they're buying in bulk, so you save money. And right now you can save a staggering 50%. That's right, 50% off the regular price. Plus, your first box will ship for free with the code BTShow50. That's HelloFresh.com/BTShow50. All kinds of food, by the way. More than 40 recipes every week, curated by expert chefs, all the way from vegan to good old-fashioned comfort food. Get the details at HelloFresh.com/BTShow50. That's HelloFresh.com/BTShow50. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Coming up, a man named Reno. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pardon me, Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hey, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
Josh Arnold, as it says on his chair, he's gone fishing. That's the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Now, we're going to hook up with comedian Reno Collier. There he is on the big screen. He is at home in Tennessee. It's good to see you, Reno.
Good to see you guys. Thank you.
Now, Reno,
good morning.
Reno, I know that you are a professional comedian, and you have been for many years. You've played the big rooms, the little rooms. You've been all over. But as I often say, even Tiger Woods takes the occasional golf lesson. So it's time now to give Reno a lesson in comedy as we present Ace Cosby with the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
I gave my blind friend a cheese grater for his birthday.
Oh, really?
Oh, right, yeah.
He called me yesterday and said, that's the most violent book I've ever read.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
It's a Braille joke.
So he's not only blind, he's stupid. Okay.
That's great. Thank you very much. Reno, how are you, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Had a good weekend. My son turned 20, so I smoked ribs all weekend for he and his buddies, and my daughter went to prom, and, you know.
Nice.
Big weekend at the Collier house. And my buddy Leanne was on earlier, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Leanne Morgan. We just talked to her. She looks great, sounds great. She's got her new Netflix special out there.
Yeah, it's fantastic. She's good.
It
She's
seems
a good
to me
kid. We've
like,
been friends for a long time.
Like you smoke a lot of meat. No matter what's happening, that gives you. I know.
I do.
I'll smoke some meat.
Dude, I do.
I found some bargains out at the Costco. Well, let's smoke some meat.
Dude, I do. I do. A baby's born. Somebody dies after I cut the grass. Whatever it takes.
Woo!
Looks like I just have to stand outside for 8 hours. No one to bother me. Oh, this stinks. I hate this.
Anything but being
Dude,
inside.
When I used to drink, my ex-wife thought it took like 2 hours to cook a steak because I'd go out there and you could, when you are outside, you're away from everybody and you can really booze it up. If you leave the top of the grill open and just sear the outsides, it takes forever. And, you get a little alone time.
Honey, I'm not drinking. I'm experimenting with indirect heat. Please.
Now,
that's right.
Do you have the big smoker?
I've got an egg, the big green egg.
Oh, yeah, they're the best.
And I've got a Weber grill, and I'm going to pick up a Blackstone this week. And I can't wait.
Okay, well, and then you've promised that you're going to cook some alligator for us at some point.
Absolutely, man.
Up here
Whenever you're ready.
Up here on our porch. Okay, good. Well, we are ready for your country fried take if you're in the mood. What do you got?
I am. Yes, sir. So it's tax time again, and that means it's time to suck it up and feed the beast. It's funny how we have to meticulously show our income down to the penny, suddenly be able to understand all the new tax laws and have it all turned in promptly or face the wrath of the federal government and possibly jail time. But the government doesn't have to explain or be held accountable for what they blow it on. It states in the Constitution the government's purpose as, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Now, I'm not exactly sure what all that means, but did anybody hear words like special interest funding, private jets, insider trading based on government contracts? No, but that's exactly what our asshats do. And I don't get mad at the IRS agents. It's not them. They work for these pimps. Every time the government blows their wad on a back alley craps game, they're like, we need 87,000 more hoes to hit the streets and get my money. And if your John looks scared, hit him with fines and get them 1099. And why does the government spend our money on stuff that doesn't at least try to benefit everyone? Special interests are just that, special. We're close to $30 trillion in debt, and we're only paying the interest payments. If you're in debt up to your eyeballs and your kid wants to go to clown college, you don't take out a bunch of credit cards to pay for it knowing you can only afford the interest. The rest of your family won't eat. And if your little clown becomes the next Ronald McDonald, he ain't coming back. He's got new clown friends. While everyone else is hungry, he blows his paycheck on big shoes, a squirt flour, and a car that holds 16 people. Now, I do believe in services for those in desperate need, but we have to keep that in check. If you're able to work, you should. We need to get physicals or a checkup or something before you get the money. If you can run full speed pushing a grocery cart down the sidewalk, you can get a job doing exactly that at a grocery store. But if you think the grocery cart is a spaceship and you're delivering an invisible bridge troll to the planet K. Roger, we need to help that dude. And in turn, that helps everyone. Mm-hmm. I just feel like we've taken our eye off the basic fundamentals of what the government's job is. We work our asses off to make that money, sign it over to the government, and they treat it like a 4-year-old at Chuck E. Cheese. And if you work for the IRS, I want you to listen to my words clearly. I love you. This is just a comedy show. And I hope I have not offended you in any way. But if I have, I'm Larry the Cable Guy, and this is my Country Fried Take.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Interestingly enough, Larry's buddy Reno Collier will be doing his thing this Thursday, April 20th, in Eagleville, Tennessee, at the Grindstone Cowboy. That'll be
yes,
fun.
sir.
Is that a club?
It is. It's owned by a country singer named Craig Campbell, and it's my buddies at Tennessee Meat Company do the dinner, and the ribeyes and all that. It's going to be a blast, man. We're going to blow it out.
Okay. Eagleville, Tennessee, Grindstone Cowboy this Thursday. Thank you, Reno.
Love you guys. Have a great week, everybody.
You too, Reno.
The smoker.
Give me a chance to smoke some meat.
He does smoke a lot of meat.
Now, we have Kristi Lee at her base, her post. What's going on over there? Have we missed anything?
In Oregon, authorities are saying a motorist tried to, quote-unquote, gift money to strangers by throwing $200,000 in cash out his car window.
Well, that's not wise.
Oregon State Police said they received multiple phone calls about bills floating on I-5 near Eugene, with witnesses saying multiple people stopped and left their cars to grab the cash. Police were able to stop the driver responsible, who told officers he wanted to gift the money. 38-year-old Colin Davis McCathery was asked to stop throwing out money because it caused a significant traffic hazard. Officials said no charges are being considered at the moment, and motorists appeared to pick the road clean of any bills left behind.
You think?
Yeah.
Wow.
Police told local outlet KEZI.
Yeah, that's right. KZEI.
Yeah. That they had been in contact with one of the driver's family members, and this person claimed the money was not all of his, but came from a shared account. The family has also reportedly asked anyone in possession of the cash take it to the Oregon State Police to be returned. What?
See, that's no.
He threw it out the window. I'm sorry.
Are you'd keep it?
Absolutely.
Yep. You know I wouldn't, but
no. I would. I'd keep it.
You
I'd
would?
come over and take yours. Yes. What do you think of that?
It's interesting. $100 bills, but nobody under 25 is picking them up because they're staring at their phones and they missed it. Well, interesting. I wonder if this guy's going through a bad divorce or something.
Maybe.
And if he emptied the bank account.
Cleaned out accounts.
Yeah, well, we'll find out where that money came from.
That's got to be fun, because I don't like to do it, but littering is a really good time. They don't tell you that. When they tell you not to litter.
Not.
No, but it's just a blast while you do it. You're just throwing stuff out the window. It's a lot of fun. You shouldn't do it, but this has to be like littering money. Man, that has to be a fun time.
You know, I used to litter. I know I did. When I was 18, 19, 20, along in there. Yeah, just toss her out the window. Absolutely.
I hate that.
Absolute. Even then, you knew, right?
Yeah, it's awful.
I think it was acceptable
Look at the
behavior.
road
Even
right
before
in
the
front of us.
crying guy?
It's
You
awful.
knew it was wrong?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
The world is not your garbage can.
Native American. Well, there's some guy out there to pick this up.
No, there
That
isn't.
scene in Mad Men where they're having the picnic and they just get up and flip the blanket and they throw leave their stuff.
That was a different era.
It's not great, but it had to be fun. Just leave the mess behind you, get in the car. It had to feel great.
Exactly.
Now, I want to tell you about something happening at Omaha Steaks. We were talking to Reno about how much he loves to grill stuff. Omaha Steaks has a special announcement. They are going to give one lucky hamburger enthusiast free burgers for life. The catch is you've got to get a tattoo of a burger on your butt, if you will. It's the launch of the Pure Ground Burgers, and Omaha Steaks is offering a lifetime supply of the product, limited to 25 years, by the way, to the person who volunteers to get the hyper-realistic burger tattoo inked on their full bun, is how they described it. The tattoo artist, Steve Butcher, will be tasked with tattooing the design onto the winning contestant. If you want to enter, and by the way, don't have a tattoo of a burger put on your butt yet. Wait to see if you win. omahasteaks.com/tattoo if you are interested in this. And again, we figured out that it's just one of the butt cheeks. You're not using your butt cheeks as the bun and lying down sideways and
No.
putting the burger there in the gluteal cleft. That would be
that would be gross.
That'd be pretty gross. I think. Okay, yeah. But omahasteaks.com/tattoo. Kristi, what else you got?
A Tennessee man is facing charges after he allegedly applied to be an assassin on a site called rentahitman.com. The U.S. Attorney's Office said Joseph Ernesto Garcia was looking to support his family when he began searching for contract mercenary jobs online and came across the parody website. Believing it to be genuine, the 21-year-old applied, saying he was interested in obtaining employment as a hitman and even included a resume that indicated he was an expert marksman. An FBI undercover agent had been communicating with Garcia, who allegedly agreed to kill an individual for $5,000, apprehended him following a meeting and he was charged with the use of interstate facilities in the commission of murder for hire.
What was the name of the website?
It's called rentahitman.com.
Okay.
$5,000, huh? That seems like a competitive price.
It seems pretty low.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's going to be on rentedDefenseLawyer.com, I think.
I saw the listing, but I didn't apply. They said you needed 3 years experience. That just seems unfair. How am I supposed to get in the field if I'm not invited? You got to invite me in before I can get experience.
Classic catch-22.
God.
Yeah. You're not going to find a hitman on LinkedIn, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't. Isn't that part of the dark web?
I don't know about the dark web. I don't know. You know anything about the dark web over there?
When I was a freshman in college, I had a buddy that would use it to get drugs on the internet. And back, he bought a pizza with 2 Bitcoins one time because he just didn't know that it was going to turn into a real thing. But yeah, you can hire a hitman on there. You can get drugs shipped.
But do you just type in dark web and it takes you there?
You have to have a special browser. All I know is that he showed me the ad, and it was an ad for a hitman, and it said he'll kill anybody for $10,000, no celebrities, no people of public interest. That's all I remember seeing.
Oh, my gosh.
Pretty weird.
Wow.
Pretty scary.
Well, this guy, where he's going,
he
may want to start working for Rent-A-Bitch. Say it.
Yeah.
Just saying. Going to prison, you see.
Here's a weird story out of New Mexico. Researchers there are giving dead birds a new life by turning them into drones.
No. Oh, yeah, I think I saw this.
The New Mexico Institute of Mining and Technology is currently testing taxidermied bird drones in hopes of later using them in wildlife research. Scientists said they can be used to better understand the formation and flight patterns of flocks, which in turn can be applied to the aviation industry. The current taxidermy bird prototype flies for a maximum of only 20 minutes, so the next stage is to figure out how to make it fly longer and conduct tests in the wild among living birds.
So the birds will think it's just one of their buddies.
Yep.
Or these guys can send it over to the house of that hot blonde and, there's this bird that's been
hovering
sitting
over
on my windowsill for months. He's always there when I get out of the shower.
I think they look a lot like real birds, though.
That's because they are. They're taxidermy birds.
I know, but there's no sign of a drone anywhere. What are they going to... What about the propellers or something? I mean, it's coming out of his head like the bird's wearing a hat?
That's a good question. I'm not sure how they do that part of it.
It's weird to see a drone. Like you're driving down the street and you just see a drone out of nowhere and you're like, what the heck is that?
Mm-hmm. Well, this is really fascinating. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of the stuff where they have the drones flying with geese and stuff, and they're right there next to them?
Yeah, you see the wings flapping.
Yeah,
and...
it's pretty amazing.
I've never seen that.
Really?
It's beautiful. You should
Google that.
But those are just regular drones. I don't think they necessarily disguise them as birds, but
geese and drones.
They're very cool. Now,
Georgia's Department of Natural Resources has issued a warning about drunk birds, not drone birds. According to the agency, during this time of year, fruit-eating birds will often consume fruit that started to rot and ferment.
That's right. Tweet, zombie.
Since a byproduct of fermentation is alcohol, these fermented fruits can cause the birds to lose much of their coordination and capacity to fly, which in turn causes them to crash into windows and other obstacles.
Hey, don't fly drunk, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
You call that a nest, you bitch.
Instead of using their little wings to text their ex, it's a real dumb move when you get a drunk bird.
The kids are ready to fly. Kick them out!
I say we fly to White Castle. What the hell? Same thing happens to the moose.
Oh, they eat
the berries, and you don't want to be around a drunk moose.
No, God, no.
Yeah, and tweeting while drunk. We all know people who have lost their jobs doing that.
Oh, yeah. Do you got a song, Pat?
Tweedledee-doo. Tweet. They eat treetops all day long.
Yeah.
Hops and the barleys and singing this song. All the little berries on the berry trees are fermented, and the birds think they're real sweet. Drunken robins. Tweet. Burpity burp. Drunken robins. Tweet. Go drunken robin, we're really going party tonight. Every little swallow of that fermented juice is the birdies singing and acting real loose. Falling out of trees every night. Georgia DNR, give them FUIs. Drunken robins. Drunken robins. Sweet, twiddly birds. Go, drunken robin, we're really going to party tonight.
Oh, that's
Very
nice.
nice.
I want to start the show with that tomorrow. That was great. Thank you, Pat. So watch out for the drunken birds. And you think they get your car now? Wait till you get some drunk out on the car. Right now it's quiz time. Kristi Lee, what is your sleep number setting?
40.
What does that mean?
It means it's a soft kind of mattress, I guess.
Yeah, Chick McGee, your sleep number setting is
100, a firm mattress, Tom, and it stays firm, not like conventional mattresses that sag.
And you can adjust your mattress once you get it to your house. You can change it at the touch of a button. And either side of the bed has its own setting because 8 out of 10 couples prefer a different mattress firmness. It's a simple principle, and it's been perfectly executed by the Sleep Number people for years. And they've added a bunch of other cool stuff, too. There are Sleep Number beds that'll help you if you're too hot or too cold. You're not alone if that's a problem. Partner snoring, they've got something for that. So choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number. Visit your Sleep Number store. It's the only place you'll find the Sleep Number bed. And you want to be at your best. And sleep is so important for that. And right now you can save a staggering $600 on Sleep Number's most popular 360 Smart Bed. Plus, special financing is available for a limited time, subject to credit approval. Get the details at your favorite Sleep Number store. SleepNumber.com/BT Show is how you find it. That's SleepNumber.com/BT Show. Coming back with things we learned and a little bit of history for you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hey, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
Josh Arnold gone fishing at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Real quick, I have an email.
All right.
Kristi, my mom told me the same thing about not wearing panties at night. I'm near your age, so it must be a generational thing. My daughters think I'm crazy. Thanks for the laugh.
So your mom told you once again
To not wear panties at night. So let it air out.
Wow. Does she, to this day, follow that?
You know, I don't ask her. Do you want to call her? Go ahead.
Oh, could we?
I have another letter from a loyal listener. This morning I admitted I enjoying a beer in the shower. I was like,
Yes.
a nice cry in the shower.
Shower beer.
And I also like to soap up a lady's breast in the shower. I call it the car wash. It's very fun. He wrote in saying, how long is Willie spending in the shower between boobs, beers, and tears? Which has to be the name of my first record.
Yes.
And moreover, Chick, is he on city water? Well done. well done, Patrick.
Oh, very good. Very good. Well, thank you very much. Right now, it's time to enlighten yourself into the world of fascinating things in history.
Today in history, our number one job on the Bob and Tom Show is to educate. And now here's Professor Griswold.
It's a cool car.
April 17th.
1964, the Ford Mustang debuted. Do you remember where it debuted?
Detroit? The auto show?
Dearborn, Michigan.
Oh.
The World's Fair.
Ah. Is that in New York City then?
Well, it was Expo 67 was Montreal. So it was 64 the...
yeah. That's why the Montreal Expos were called the Expos.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
In Jerry Park. Jarry.
But God, Mustang, always super cool. And now the rumor is what? The next one's going to be electric?
I think they have one, don't they?
Yeah. Here's a stat I didn't know.
Would you be friends with anyone who called a Mustang a stang? Have you seen my stang?
That is
Does anybody say that?
That's a pretty tough call.
Maybe.
Did you know that this is Winter's Shoe, Kristi? A full 25% of American high school quarterbacks were conceived in Mustangs.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, it's an absolute fact.
Huh.
The starting price, if this is right, was $2,300.
Yeah, in the New York's World Fair. Yeah, I think that's about right.
Times have changed.
In 64, $2,300 is probably worth $30,000.
In 1970, on this date, the Apollo 13 crew returned to Earth. A great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Really like that.
You're the one.
In 2011, Game of Thrones premiered on HBO.
Now there's something good. Game of Thrones.
Happy birthday, J.P. Morgan.
Oh my gosh!
Famously
really?
had the first electric house.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was J.P. Morgan from the Gong Show.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh.
That was a lady.
No. J.P. Morgan, the guy with the
The rich dude.
Funky nose and all the money.
Mr.
the
Gotts,
rich dude.
Mr. Gotts rocks.
He had the first electric house, and it's interesting because he was booed, just like Bob Dylan when he went electric at the Newport Folk Festival. Okay, maybe I made that up. 1954, Rowdy Roddy Piper was born on this date.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Nice. They Live, classic movie.
Toughest guy ever to wear a kilt, I would say. Do you agree, Dave?
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Do you know he called his belly button outie, Roddy Piper? John? He had an outie. Not many people know that. Yeah, he has an outie. Check the film. Happy birthday to Jennifer Garner. She's great.
Yeah.
Her show Alias was great. She's sharing a birthday with Victoria Beckham. Posh Spice.
Always in a good mood. Always happy. Smile on her face.
Mm-hmm. You know, she goes to therapy every week, and the guy tells her, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. She goes, no, tell you what I really, really want. Okay, that just fell. Let's just move on.
Tell you what I really want. Don't get a new therapist. You're bumming me out. That's what I tell her.
Rooney Mara, great actress.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get half this wrong, I think, but she is the daughter of Wellington Mara, who owns the Giants, and Rooney.
Is she the daughter or the niece?
Daughter, niece, nephew, granddaughter.
She's related to that family.
Niece, and also Rooney because of the Steelers. There's some connection there, too.
Yeah, and terrific actress.
She's okay.
What did we learn on today's show, Chick?
Well, today's show, Tom, we opened with My Little Tax Buddy. One of my favorites.
Tomorrow is tax day officially.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll have the TV crews down at the main post office. Does anyone still mail their returns in?
I'm sure people do. I'm not one of them.
I've electronically signed 2 or 3 things within the past couple days.
Yeah, that's one of those sort of hack TV things.
Yeah.
Well, Johnson, go to the post office.
I don't want to do it this year. All right, it's either the post office or the salt barn when it gets cold. Okay, I'll go to the post office. At least it's warm at the post office.
Mm-hmm.
I got a new tattoo over the weekend. It's an Ankh, A-N-K-H. It means life, the key of life, if you will. Or as Tom said, if you're a religious person and you don't want to lose your crucifix, you put a hole in the top of it so you can hang it easily.
Hang it right there on a nail.
That's right.
Ironically.
On a cool necklace.
And it's called an Ankh. What is it? Did you say A-N-K-H?
Yeah.
A-N-K-H. It's a crossword puzzle word.
An Egyptian symbol?
You like to show it to the ladies and go, Ankh if you're horny.
Ankh. And then you asked me, did your dad think you were a little bit of a pansy, is what you asked me. And I had to be honest and say, why, yes, I think he probably did.
Well, you're certainly not.
Your dad was a very macho.
He called me Bruiser, actually, every now and then. Cause his factory was right across the street from our practice field for football. And I brought the indifference on football fields. Okay? Oh, yeah. I'm not going to take this seriously.
What brand of smokes did your dad go through?
Camels, non-filters.
Tucked him in his sleeve?
I rolled him up in his white T-shirt. Oh, yeah. He had it all, man. Had the little curl of hair in the front. Greased his hair back.
Fella.
If you say so. Tom's feeling a little under the weather today. Are you any better, sir?
I'm going to go rest.
Rest.
That's my goal for today.
All right. Let's see. When Josh is on vacation, I might have said this. I think we all feel like we're on vacation as well.
Didn't have to read books, so it was great.
That's right. Didn't have to put up with any of that.
Didn't have to be about Chucky or Jason or Freddy, what they're up to. It was nice.
That's right. I went off on a tangent this morning about some women don't get chick. Mm-hmm. Okay? Let me rub up on that ass. Something like that.
Yeah.
You're being a nice guy. You're being a gentleman at the bar.
That's right.
And they're just they're not going to give you any love.
I can turn it up real quick.
You're trying to show them your Sammy. Know what I'm talking about?
Dinger, the Colorado Rockies mascot, who's somewhat of a dinosaur, I guess, was tackled by a Rockies fan, and the police were called. So
yeah, don't attack the mascots.
I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often.
And in Japan, they're making beer mugs out of used baseball bats. They look pretty cool.
Yeah, they are cool.
I want to find out more about that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us. It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired, okay?
What?
Here we go.
I love the excursions with me and Welling. It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.